92.7 is KBMW Breckenridge Wapaton. All the hits from 2KN today.
Tonight's Breckenridge football game was brought to you by Breckenridge Public Schools, Carlson Family Insurance, CHI St. Francis, Country Financial Agent Casey Formanek, Essentia Health, Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley, Gripper Sports Store, Hike Camp Construction, Miller Realty, Minn Kota Ag Products, Nodak Insurance Agent Carson Zarek, Optimum Rehab, Ottertail Power Company, OSPTI, Quality Toyota, Ready, Red River Agency, Red River Grain, Smith Motors, State Farm Agents Matt and Amanda Frederick, Superior Builders, Titan Machinery, and Twin Town Villa. Be sure to go to kbmwnews.com for a complete updated list of future broadcasts and video streams. And make sure to catch the Giants Sports Show every Saturday at 9 a.m. Thanks for listening.
Your voice of the Valley, AM 1450 KBMW. Turntable office, and it is time for some Breckenridge Cowboys football. My apologies, as we actually played the close of the game instead of the opening, so apologies for that. But we are getting ready for your Red River Grain pregame show on B92.7 FM. Breckenridge Cowboys looking to wrap up the regular season with an undefeated record. They enter this game with a 7-0 record, taking on 0-7 Menahga, so definitely heavily favored in this one. One of the more lopsided games you could really have as far as being favored coming into it. And you know what? We broke the streak, folks. We do not have a former Breckenridge football player on the broadcast. My apologies. I did my best. Tried to get someone on, but instead we're going to have to settle for a current football player, and it's kind of unfortunate he's hopping on the broadcast. We'll kind of talk about that as we go on, but first and foremost, want to say we're all very happy. You are all right. Lawson Oliphant, thank you for hopping on the broadcast for the pregame show, my guy.
Thank you for having me.
Once again, we're all really happy that you're doing okay. Once again, sorry to see your season come to an end, but what are kind of the thoughts on the senior year and what it's like kind of watching the guys? It's obviously tough not being able to go out there, but tell me about some of the emotions that go into that.
It's a lot different. I mean, I wish I was out there playing with my boys, and it's going to be different not helping with the state stuff. I'm excited to see that kind of run they can make. You've had a fantastic career with the Cowboys, and tell me a little bit about some of the guys that you're hoping are going to be kind of stepping up, or some guys that have already stepped up in your stead and then also stepping in for some other guys as well. I'm really looking forward to Gavin stepping up in my spot, and that's about it.
Yeah, and maybe Joey, I know, is also going to be getting some increased carries as well.
Yep, that's going to be good for him. He needs to get ready for next year.
For sure, and a lot of guys potentially going to get some run today, and you guys have just kind of been steamrolling everybody. Tell me about how fun it's been to just week in, week out, having the guys playing at a high level, because I know sometimes it can be a little bittersweet sometimes when you don't really play up to your standards, but you guys have just been clicking all three facets. What do you think has been, or how fun has that been throughout the year?
Oh, it's been great. We've been all firing on all cylinders all year, and we know what we want to do, and that's just how we want to go with it.
I'm glad you were able to house a kick before this is all over. Tell me about how the special teams have been working this year. From you guys, you and Charlie housing a couple kicks to the punt team are kind of doing their thing as well, punt return as well. Obviously, Charlie Eggman stealing the show at the kicker position, and then your kickoff team has made some great plays too. Kind of clicking in all fields of that as well. Tell me a little bit about what you've seen from the special teams and who's running the special teams unit now.
Joey's deep in my spot now, and Joel's in his spot, and Charlie's still out there. But otherwise, special teams has been great this year. Special teams wins games.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's been nice being able to have a good special teams this year.
Yeah, and we'll go into it a little further with your power poll ranking as Breckenridge enters this game, as we mentioned, with the 8-0 record, coming off of a school record 65-6 victory. That is a school record for points in a game, and right after they got done, I believe they FaceTimed you right after that loss. What was that like?
It was great. I mean, I like seeing the boys get a big W, even though I'm not there, but it's been great. Yeah,
it was great to see them dedicate that too, and very much, once again, appreciate you hopping on before this game gets all started up. 65-6, the final last week. Once again, Parker's Prairie bested Wadena Deer Creek 54-6 last week. Walker Hackensack Akeley, they put 66 on the board, just trying to outdo Breck just a little bit over Red Lake. 66-0 on that one. OTC with a big win over Menahga, who we'll see in this game, 54-14. Frazee winning 28-22 against Lake Park Audubon. Mahnomen Waban 52-0 over Pine River Bacchus. And then our final score, Nevis eking out a win over Ada Borup with a 22-20 victory. And Breckenridge at the top of the Power Poll ranking as well for Class 1A rankings for QRF. Are number 1 in the state. They stay there. Springfield has moved up a spot to number 2. Cleveland 3, Fillmore Central 4, Mahnomen-Waban coming in at the 5 spot. Parkers Prairie 6th. Minneota dropping all the way to 7th, dropped a couple spots. Upsala-Swanville area at 6-1. Barnum 6-1, and then Red Lake County 6-1. And Lawson, it's kind of fun we can get a player's perspective on this. What was the first reaction when you found out you guys were ranked number 1 in the state?
I don't know. It was just amazing.
Yeah. Was it something you guys maybe thought you could definitely do if you put it together for the first few games?
Yeah, I definitely thought we could be.
I thought you guys were a little ahead of schedule on it a little bit. I was like, oh my goodness, they're already getting some respect around the state. I love that. But that's how the QRF works sometimes. It's hard to keep up with. But let's dive into your State Farm Stat Report brought to you by the local State Farm agents, Matt and Amanda Frederick. And we had a lot of guys performing last week. Riley Kappas, 100 yards through the air with a touchdown, 9 of 13 passing. He's got 11 passing scores on the year. He also had 71 yards on 3 carries. Aiden Sanchez getting his first TD of the season. Brock Somerville as well, and also John Kraus getting his first TD of the season. We have Avery Smith also making his impact felt in the rush game and in the pass game. 72 yards from scrimmage, 34 on the ground, and 38 through the air. Joey Lopez, he's got 3 TDs on the year now, at 33 yards last game on 3 totes. Levi Christensen, got to get him in there with 2 catches for 12 yards. 4 tackles and a sack. Jackson Riggs at a fumble recovery. And Connor Ernst at team-high 6 tackles. And we'll continue your State Farm Stat Report. My apologies. Got David Erlins in, just being a monster this year. Well, I hope you like the graphic, Lawson, but tell me a little bit about how fun it is watching David run the ball.
Oh, it's great. We know, like, when he gets the ball, he's going to run for 10 yards. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just great knowing that we have a running back that good.
Yeah, it feels like cheating almost. When it's like when he actually gets bottled up and he still somehow falls forward for 5 yards. We got him for 11 scores on the year, 91 carries, 1,330 yards, averaging 15 yards a carry right now. I'm not going to do the math on that, but he's just been a monster this year, and we'll see what he's going to do to close out the regular season. We'll be making sure to throw in some stat tidbits as we go along here. And once again, Breckenridge scoring the points in the game record. They got the picture right there. If you guys are watching on the YouTube stream on KBMW News Live, they got the picture of them FaceTiming Lawson. That was what we talked about earlier. But, very much appreciate you hopping in here once again, bud. And we'll make sure to continue the Red River Grain pregame show. We're actually going to turn it over to an interview with head coach Carson Yagi. You are listening to Cowboy Football on B92.7 FM.
How much do you really know about insurance? You have to have it, and your family should be covered at all times in case of an accident. What coverage is the best for you? That's where independent insurance agents Tyler Kent and Brad Rivard at Red River Agency Incorporated of Breckenridge can help. They provide all your insurance needs for home, auto, farm, life, commercial, MPCI, and crop hail. It's that easy. Give Tyler Kent or Brad Rivard a call at 643-1623. Red River Agency Incorporated, always by your side.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain never changes. Red River Grain works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers, providing grain and agronomy services to help maximize your farm's potential. Red River Grain has been serving farmers for years with competitive prices and high-quality service. Speak to Brad, Carson, or Tammy for all of your grain and agronomy needs. Red River Grain, East Breckenridge, 643-3738. That's 643-3738, or you can find them online at redrivergrain.com.
Get your vehicle ready with the Fall Fresh Start Tire event at Smith Motors in Wapaton. Now through November 30th, buy 3 tires and get the 4th for just $1 on select brands with installation. Plus, get up to an $80 rebate on shocks and struts and up to a $40 rebate on brake pads and rotors. Small town friendly, big town deals. Smith Motors, your certified Chevy and GMC dealership in Wapaton. For more savings, visit them online at smithmotors.com today.
Ever notice how every other ad seems to be an insurance company promising to save you money?
What is with these insurance companies?
Hi, this is Matt.
And this is Amanda.
And we're your local State Farm agents.
We're here to debunk all the insurance junk.
What do you really need to know?
What is a fair and competitive price?
Let us make sure you are getting the best bang for your insurance dollar.
And find out why State Farm has been around for over 100 years and remains #1 today.
Superior Builders is a proud sponsor of tonight's Breckenridge baseball game. Brian Bernades and his team of building pros are ready to meet your needs. Superior Builders of Wapaton has served farmers, ranchers, commercial businesses, and home builders throughout North Dakota since 2005. With a focus on providing economical, durable, and aesthetically pleasing pole buildings, Superior Builders has built a reputation for quality work and satisfied clients. Contact Superior Builders today to get started on your dream building by calling 701-238-7740.
You know, Mom and Dad's favorite season is autumn. Crisp air, changing leaves, and a cozy life at Twin Town Villa.
That's for sure. Since they moved into Twin Town Villa, the change has been amazing.
Yeah, they're so relaxed and comfortable now.
And we've got the peace of mind, knowing that they're surrounded by kindness and security.
That's a great warm feeling as the weather gets cooler.
When the decision moves towards assisted living, fall into caring comfort.
It's not an easy decision, but at Twin Town Villa, it's the best decision all around. No matter what the season, you're never alone at Twin Town Villa. Fall is here, and Gripper Sports Store has you covered. Check out their brand new fall sports apparel and gear up for the season. And it's not just sports. Grippers also offers professional inscription work for your business attire. Look sharp on the field and in the office with Gripper Sports Store.
Big jobs, small jobs, and everything in between. Heidkamp Construction has served commercial and industrial clients in the Southern Valley and beyond since 1982. They are your fully licensed construction company, providing earthwork, paving, structural steel, and more. Need a new concrete parking lot or roofing? How about a new metal building for your farm or business? Call Heidkamp Construction in Wapaton today at 642-5948 for superior construction service you can trust. Call 642-5948. Get more done with Lilligard, your local Bobcat dealer and full-service heavy-duty truck shop in Wapaton. From rugged Bobcat compact tractors and loaders to expert truck repairs, Lilligard keep your farm, acreage, and fleet running strong. Whatever the job, mowing, fencing, grading, or keeping your big rigs on the road, count on Lilligard for power and reliability. Visit Lilligard on Highway 13 West in Wapaton or call 701-642-9129. Lilligard, built to keep you moving. Kraus Brothers Construction is a diversified construction aggregate materials, heavy equipment, and trucking company, serving the Red River Valley with locations in Wapaton, Hankinson, Veblen, South Dakota, and Rolog, Minnesota. Give them a call today at 701-642-4488. Kraus Brothers Construction prides themselves in offering and producing outstanding service and superior products to their customers. Give Kraus Brothers Construction a call today at 701-642-4488. Buying a new home is an exciting experience, but it can be a stressful one too. Miller Realty can help relieve some of that stress with a simple formula of integrity, trust, and most importantly, experience. Their talented team is made up of Guy, Shelly, Jared, Lisa, Melissa, and Stephanie. They've put in the years helping people buy and sell their homes, and they understand this market. Miller Realty is a trusted legacy business in the Twin Towns. Put their knowledge and experience to work for you. Miller Realty in Breckenridge, a lasting tradition of experience, knowledge, integrity, and trust. Find them online at GuyMillerRealty.com.
Minn Kota Egg Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Barney, Kent, Wyndmere, Wapaton, and Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
And welcome back to the Red River Grain pregame show, serving the local farmers since 1986. And we are about to close out the regular season. Hopping on the line is Breckenridge coach Carson Yagi, sitting at 7-0 and heading into Menahga to take on an 0-7 squad. So kind of a odd circumstances for a season finale coming into it. But tell me a little bit about the preparation that has gone into this upcoming game, Cars.
Yeah, you know what, with playing an 0-7 team with like Menahga, you know what? I mean, we don't think they're kind of your standard 0-7 team. They got a couple of really, really good athletes that can really make us pay if we're not disciplined out in space. And that was kind of what we were trying to hammer home to the kids is, hey, you know what? It's a faceless opponent. We got to go out there. We got to do our job. We got to make sure we're doing everything that we've done the 7 weeks prior that has led us to be have this successful start to the regular season. And the kids did a good job of that. They understand that it's high school football. Anyone can win. But then also, too, you only get so many opportunities, and you got to make the most of every opportunity you get.
And the nice thing is the guys are kind of almost into a routine at this point of kind of being the heavy favorites coming into a lot of matchups. Tell me a little bit about how you think your guys have really come out and really executed really well out of the jump.
You know what? It just comes down to the senior leadership we have.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it doesn't matter who we're playing, what the score is. You see that same intensity. I mean, after New York Mills, we were up 21-0. Well, the second quarter, they were just as locked in. I mean, had the same mentality, foot on the gas. We'll tell you guys when to pull back. I mean, there's no off switch with a lot of these kids. I mean, when they see the Friday night lights, when they see that kickoff start the game off, I mean, they are locked in and they are ready to go. And it just goes to show the maturity of this group.
And you guys had some guys who were stepping into different roles with Lawson Oliphant out of the game, as well as Gabe Armitage. Tell me about some of the guys who who shouldered bigger loads than usual and how they stepped up with the opportunity.
Yeah, so Gavin filled in for Lawson in the secondary and did a really good job. I thought it was just good to see him all of a sudden, start to come downhill and be a little bit more aggressive. And hey, let's go be the aggressor. Let's go get the football. Let's go attack it instead of sitting back and being nervous. And then filling in for Gabe Avery did a really, really good job offensively of just making the most of every opportunity he had. He almost busted a couple big runs. I thought he did a really good job blocking. He had a couple really big catches, especially that one at the end of the first half where, I mean, he just went up and made a play, and he kind of ran the I'm going to try to get open route, not the perfectly designed route like we draw on the whiteboard, and he just made a play, and it was a great experience for him. And then too, Joey, Lawson carried the football a lot for us, and Joey Lopez did a really good job stepping into that role and was able to kind of get a couple explosive runs, have a really nice touchdown run in the second quarter, and just fun to see the next man up mentality these kids got.
Did you guys know that was going to be something you were going to be going to as far as trying to get Avery a couple looks in the pass game, or was that kind of like we didn't kind of expect Riley to go there with that one?
Yeah, a little bit of both. A little bit of both, to be honest with you. But no, Avery just makes a play. That kid's fearless. And you know what? The ball was up there, and he went and took it out of the guy's hands.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys that kind of come to mind when I think of like ball carriers, where all of a sudden you split them out wide. It's like, oh, look at that, we found another weapon we got here. So we might split them out for a slant every now and then or something like that. But I just had to ask. But tell me a little bit about the breakout game from David Erlinson getting you guys. We kind of knew he was getting at least 1 4-touchdown game this year.
You know what? I give David a lot of credit because Coach Christensen's been giving the play caller a lot of flack for David not getting enough touchdown runs or goal line runs at the end zone, and he finally just took it into his own hands and said, "Okay, all right, if I'm not going to score from 3 yards out, I guess I'll just run one in from 25 then, Coach." So no, David was unbelievable. I mean, when that guy's locked in, there's not a whole lot of guys who want to tackle him or are willing to tackle him or able to tackle him when he's going. And I mean, he's showed it week in and week out, and he's just playing an unbelievably high level of football right now.
Have you guys run out of ways to say good job to Cooper Roberts when he houses an interception?
I think 2 weeks it was like, that's pretty cool, that's awesome. 3 weeks now, it's like the pressure's on. You were kind of telling me if our offense or defense doesn't score a touchdown, it's a bad week for them, and the pressure's on for Cooper. So we'll see if he can handle it and keep stepping up like he has.
Yeah, the whole defense taking 5 turnovers to the house this year, just unbelievable the way that they've been clicking and kept that going again last week. So definitely going to see what they have in store for tonight. But who are some other guys that you're kind of looking to maybe have some increased reps tonight, maybe, or if it's gonna try this guy if you guys are lucky to get to the second unit, of course. I was just wondering if there were any rotation changes in that sense.
No, nothing really. We're planning too much. I mean, whenever we get, if we're lucky enough to get our backups in the game when we're up and get them some good varsity reps, it's kind of just the same thing of, hey, all right, guys, you guys got the same expectation. You need to have the same mentality that the starters went out with and put us in this position for, and you're expected to do the same thing and to play at that same level, and we're going to coach you like we're at that same level.
Yeah, I think the question came about because you guys had two different guys get TDs last week, so I was like, I don't know if they're excited to try to roll with these guys again. If you wanted to show some love to Brock Somerville and John Krause as well.
Yeah, no, and Aiden Sanchez, it's his first touchdown as well.
Oh, apologies to Aiden. I don't know why I thought he got one last year for some reason. My apologies, Aiden.
Yeah, no. You know what? Just getting guys involved. I mean, scoring your first varsity touchdown is pretty dang cool for anyone. And I mean, it doesn't matter what the score is. You got to get excited. I know after John scored his touchdown, Coach Brendan was up in the booth and mentioned how excited you could tell his mom was and taking pictures. And it's just fun to see football like that. You know, when just people are excited, everyone's supporting everyone. It's just awesome to see.
And then tell me about how you guys are sitting health-wise coming into this one.
You know, I think we're doing pretty good. We're working on hopefully getting Gabe back at some point here. He's not going to play tonight. Lawson's not going to be able to get him back throughout the rest of this year, and Jackson Herrig as well. But overall, I think we're relatively healthy this year. And, hey, we're in week 8 of football, and guys are a little banged up here and there, but we're battling through it.
Gotcha. And where would you say is one area that you were thinking is going to be like if we could try to, I know I keep asking this every week, but if there's something that you guys can try to work on a little bit. I know some weeks it's trying to push the ball down the field a little bit, and then other ones it's, getting early starts, setting the tone up front. What were you thinking for this week?
You know, it's going to come down to just understanding what they're going to do with us. And they've shown a lot of different looks defensively. They've played a lot of cover 0, cover 1, put a lot of pressure on receivers. We got to make sure we get off that and or get off the press and take some shots when they're there. If they're giving us underneath throws, take them, and just kind of playing a football game tonight of, hey, what are they giving us, and let's roll with that. If they're trying to load up guys in the box, let's put the ball in there a little bit. If they're trying to play back, keep everything in front of them. Let's chip away 34 yards at a time.
All right. The regular season finale coming your way shortly, folks. Anything else like that, Coach Cars?
No, thanks, Turner. Go Cowboys.
And you're listening to the Red River Grain pregame show. We'll be right back.
Everybody likes discounts. And really, who doesn't want to save money, especially on their auto insurance? Hi, I'm Carson Zard, a Nodak Insurance Company agent in Wahpeton, North Dakota. Talk to me about how we can save you money by taking advantage of our multi-vehicle, multi-line, EFT, safe driver, and good student discounts. Call 701-642-9251 for your quote. I'm Carson Zard, your agent with answers. I know North Dakota, and I might even know you. Call for a quote today.
Recovering your health and getting back to your best life. That's what Quality Recovery from Optimum Rehab can do for you. Physical therapist Dr. Anthony Egeman will set up an individual plan to get you to your goals. He believes that this is the perfect way for you to recover your health. What you get with Optimum Rehab is time and attention, thorough assessments, and effective treatments. So if it's back pain, achy joints, recovery from surgery or injury, it's likely that physical therapy from Optimum Rehab can help. So take your life into your own hands with Optimum Rehab. Visit myoptimumrehab.com. Fall is here, and Gripper Sports Store has you covered. Check out their brand new fall sports apparel and gear up for the season. And it's not just sports. Grippers also offers professional inscription work for your business attire. Look sharp on the field and in the office with Gripper Sports Store.
OSPTI promotes specialized and extended training of therapists to better treat orthopedic injuries. OSPTI offers pool therapy to promote early return to activity and sport training, and also can enhance and challenge return to sport conditions. OSPTI promotes wellness progression with aftercare programs and programs open to the public, such as return to sport training, athletic enhancement, adult fitness classes, gym and pool memberships, and aquatic exercise classes for a patient to continue their wellness journey. Start your wellness journey by calling OSPTI today, 218-641-7725.
What if you could store heat during off-peak hours when electric prices are lowest and use it when you need it? With a heat storage system, you can. Underfloor systems and other options heat your whole home or individual rooms so you can stay comfortable and save. Plus, they're at least 100% efficient, so no energy or dollars are wasted. With Otter Tail Power Company rebates, now's the time to see how you can store, heat, and save. Go to otpco.com/heat storage to get started.
You want what you want. At Quality Toyota, we totally understand that we aren't going to talk you into a car you don't want. Instead, we're here to help you find the car, the color, the options, and the style that you do want. All with a simple, easy, and stress-free approach, because the price listed online or in every windshield is the only price. That way, we can concentrate on getting you the right car. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls. QualityToyota.net. Let's go places.
And welcome back to the Red River Grain pregame show serving local farmers since 1986. And it's going to be a little abbreviated at the pregame show. They kind of just jumped right into high gear. So let's go to your keys to the game, brought to you by Smith Motors in Wahpeton. Small town friendly, big town deals. They announced the starters for Menahga. By the way, I'm not sure if the correction was issued yet, but Lawson, would you like to tell everyone the new mascot for your team?
The Broncos.
Do you like it?
No.
Oh, come on. I am, for one, a fan of the Breckenridge Broncos, which is what the announcer has now called the Cowboys/Broncos the last few times, which I'm a big fan. I might commit to it for the whole broadcast. Lawson's getting upset with me, but that's all right. But time for your keys to the game, once again, brought to you by Smith Motors in Wahpeton. And for Breckenridge, I'm going to say get the passing game going early, just on the off chance that you don't get to really throw it a whole lot. So, get those reps where you can in the pass game. So that would be mine. Just get the pass game clicking a little bit here and make sure it's an efficient game for Riley Kappas. And then for the starting lineups, we'll be issuing those out as we go along. Wrap up the Red River Grain pregame show once again. Sorry, a little bit shortened as they kind of just dove into high gear here. We're 3 minutes away from kickoff for the schedule, but they said it's MEA week, so we're trying to get the regular season wrapped up here, so we're diving into it. But starters for the Cowboys, Landon Schillinger. Schillinger will be taking care of the O-line duty along with Tegan Abel. He's right next to him. Schillinger the tackle, Abel the guard, Henry Slidell at a center, another senior. Junior Tucker Snyder at a guard, Sullivan Michael rounding out that senior heavy offensive line. Levi Christensen at a tight end, and they'll stick with the rest of the skill position guys for the receivers with Cooper Roberts and Charlie Craychaw, a pair of seniors, as is Christensen. Avery Smith at the wingback today. He's a 5'10", 170-pound junior. Different number today. He's 44 today. One of the guys lost his jerseys, evidently, so he's wearing 44 today, so we'll make sure to track that. David Erlinson, 21 at running back. Riley Kappas, the QB. We're number 1, and we'll be seeing the Breckenridge offense first as Menahga, the Braves, are getting ready to boot this one away to the newly named Breckenridge Broncos, who are going to let that one go out of bounds. So penalty to open this one up. And I'm surprised you weren't a fan of this. I actually did have a friend, shout out to Chandler Holzbauer, who suggested the Breckenridge Broncos as a copyright workaround to avoid being sued by Wyoming, which I love the idea. So shout out to him. That was like one of the most ingenious things I had heard. But Breckenridge Cowboys, they're actually going to re-kick this one, which means we get a return of the kickoff music. For all of you listeners out there that thought that I introduced new music beds, that is not the case. That is just the Menahga speakers. It's not the actual band, I don't think. I'm going to make sure to check, but as Menahga ready to boot this one away. And deep to return for the Cowboys. Got Charlie Craychaw, along with, I believe, Joey Lopez and Joel Lopez. Both of the J-Lo bros back there. Charlie Craychaw has already taken a kick to the house, as we mentioned. They're going to kick it deep this time around. And it's going to be to Joel Lopez. Lopez, looking for some room to run on the right side. Cuts it outside. He's going to look to get to the right sideline for a very nice return past the Menahga 40, tackled by the sideline. And you had talked about how he slid into Joey's spot, and then Joey slid into yours. What'd you think on the return there, Lawson? Did he live up to the standard there?
Yeah, definitely.
You guys set the bar too high, returned too many kicks for touchdowns this year. So
yeah.
That one doesn't look as good by comparison. But once again, a 0-0 score as we start this on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 11:51 left to go. I guess the music's here to stay. And Breckenridge is going to come out with a gun set. Running back to the left, David Erlinson. They're going to motion Avery Smith over to the left side. Hand off to Erlinson on the right side. David Erlinson is going to run for quite a few yards, make another man miss, and get to the second level. And David Erlinson in for a 40-yard score on the first play of the game. And what did you see from David Erlinson in the open field there, Lawson, from your backfield mate?
Yeah, I mean, he just ran the ball.
Yep.
Found the open crease.
Yeah, it looked like he kind of had his eye on that last defender there, so did a good job of kind of finding the creases there in the defense. 6-0 score on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Charlie Legeman going to handle the kicking duties. 11:38 left to go. And Eggeman is going to boot it through to make it a 7-0 game. We'll take a very quick break. You are listening to Cowboy Football on B92.7 FM.
Are you tired of fixing the same problems? Here at Reddy, we offer performance seating solutions that last. Whether it's new parts for your drill or a complete rebuild of your air seeder, we can help. We resolve your challenges through in-house engineering, manufacturing, and sourcing of the highest quality North American-made products. We are ready to bring our passion and expertise directly to your farm to solve all your equipment challenges. Reach out to us at 701-205-1485 and schedule your free inspection today.
And welcome back to Menahga, where Breckenridge has struck first with a 11:38 left to go in this opening quarter on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. David Erlinson coming out, and what'd you see from the offensive line on that one, Lawson? It looked like Dave went a good way before he ended up getting any resistance on that one.
Yeah, the O-line blocked good there.
David Erlinson, the 40-yard march to the end zone, weaving through traffic. And they'll kick it over to the left side of the field, and Aiden Sanchez, the nice tackle over here on the sideline. Also got another new number to report. Jackson Riggs over there, number 72 today. Going to be eligible as a lineman. And hopefully we don't have any other jerseys. We still got to track down Hudson. We're told Hudson found his jersey, so. Oh, I found him, 32. There we go. Still have one mystery today. And they're going to go with a Queens look. 2 receivers out each side. They running back to the left of the quarterback. And have more music to go along with this game than any other game combined so far this year here in Week 8, as David Erlinson with a nice hit. Over as the running back tried throwing on the brakes there. And it looks like a gain of about 7 on the play. 7 yards once again. As didn't go solid game, but not as good obviously as Breckenridge's first play of the game. David Erlinson once again breaking free on the first play, continuing to move up the career record board for rushing TDs. 2 receivers out to each side. 1 running back. Menahga is going to switch to an under center look. Dropping back to pass. And thrown out to the flats is going to be another completion, but a short gain. And what are we seeing from Avery Smith so far that you've liked this year? He might be stealing some tackles from you, Lawson, before this, so I don't know if maybe you were as happy with that as other people were.
That's fine. I'd rather not tackle, but I'm glad they're all making tackles before me.
Yeah, he's what do you think was one of the – because I know he's one of the recent additions to this defense, but what do you think were one of the things in practice that you've seen from him maybe that you enjoy from his game? Maybe he covers a lot of ground for a linebacker, or what are we thinking?
Yeah, he just does a good job.
Mm-hmm. He seems dialed in with everybody else. And now they're going to go with a tight wishbone set. They'll hand it off tackle. It's going to be close to a first down, but actually they're going to get the first down. Menahga moving the sticks. Once again, coming into this game looking for their first victory of the year. Breckenridge trying to keep with the theme that they've been, kind of just taking care of these lesser foes so far this year. We'll see if that's going to be the case again here today. You're on MEA week for the folks who didn't realize we had a Wednesday football game. I know MEA kind of sneaks up. I don't blame you if you didn't realize it till later today. As 2 receivers out to each side from Menahga. We're going to go with a straight handoff, and Tucker Snyder laying a hit on that one. And I believe Tucker Snyder's got some reps on the D-line this year as well?
Yep.
Okay. What do you think is he'd prefer to be at, linebacker or D-line?
I'm not too sure.
Yeah. What about you? What would you pick, Lawson? Come on. Linebacker would be 10 times more fun. I don't know how much fun you can get it on the D-line.
Yeah.
But it would be fun to be a game wrecker, I guess, at the same time. As looks like they're going to go with a single back set once again. 2 receivers out to each side. Big Red pulling through on the sideline. As they're going to fake the handoff, drop back the pass. Looking to the right side, flushed out, but it looks like there is going to be a hole. They're going to toss it up where there is going to be an open receiver, but It's going to go through the hands. It's going to go into the Breckenridge sideline, but I believe Levi Christensen was held on the play. Applying some good pass rush there, and I'm not sure if they've said in practice kind of what the split is for the rush pass dynamic for Menahga, if they kind of like to pass a little more than other teams, or kind of balanced, or more so. What do you think?
I think it's balanced.
Yeah. It looks like they kind of run a variety of formations for sure, so we'll see if we're going to be getting a timeout here potentially. And Josh Nordic giving some signs here as they also ready the punt return unit here on 3rd and long. Cowboys leading 7-0 with 8:41 left to go in this opening quarter on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Turner Balavis along with Lawson Oliphant. Current player, we're breaking the trend after having 4 former players the whole way through. You got any other recommendations? Anyone want to hop on next week for current players? Who do we got here? I think Hudson would be a good candidate. I think he'd do okay. As we got thrown out to the flats, and we thought we were going to get another Cooper Roberts pick 6 there, but incomplete pass instead. And that'll bring out the punt team. Menahga was able to move the sticks on, or pick up 1 first down on that drive, but going to be forced to punt it away. Charlie Craychaw handling the punt return duties. And Cowboys not bringing a whole lot of pressure. Boot away clean. Charlie Craychaw hauls it in. He is going to return it. Tries throwing a stiff arm, but gets taken down by the first tackler. Let's see where Breckenridge is going to start this one off. Looks like they're about their own 31. Working on the right hash. And the music is back. Apologies, Lawson. Feel free to adjust your headset if needed, if that's blowing out your speakers too. For the fans at home, this is it's an experience. Also, we're on the 2nd level of the press box, which is actually super cool. They got two higher up sections, so we're at the very, very top, but not on the roof. So we'll take it as we got a sweep to Avery Smith, his first carry of the game. They're forcing him outside, and now he's going to cut it up. He's got a lot of room to run up the sideline and throws a stiff arm up the sideline while he's at it. Avery Smith, very nice rush on his first carry. That is the 2nd Breckenridge play, and they're already up to like 70 yards. Looks like a gain of 38 on the play, so 78 yards so far on the ground for the Cowboys on their first 2 carries. See who's going to be getting in on the offensive party now. And apologies for getting a little carried away on the Zoom. I'm going to be trying to get a nice little level set for you folks as Aiden Sanchez split out to one side, Cooper Roberts to the other. Drop back to pass. Riley Kappas looking for Sanchez on the left side. Throws it to the end zone where he'll haul it in for 6. 2nd TD of the year. This one 34 yards on the fly route. Aiden Sanchez. The 34-yard TD, that is the first pass of the day for Riley Kappas. And how much has that definitely elevated the rest of the offense getting the passing game going this year, Lawson?
Oh, it's been great, and not having to focus on just running the ball the whole time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sure that adds a little more fun to practice, too.
Yeah.
Sure, it gets a little repetitive, just the run game every single week. But linebackers will tell you that's all we want to do. And looks like we got a little time on here. Official trying to make sure everything's going how it should. 34-yard touchdown, Aiden Sanchez with 7:46 left to go on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. And Charlie Eggerman now 2 for 2 on the day. You're listening to Cowboy Football on B92.7 FM and watching on YouTube at KBMW News Live, all part of the i3G Sports Network.
How much do you really know about insurance? You have to have it, and your family should be covered at all times in case of an accident. What coverage is the best for you? That's where independent insurance agents Tyler Kent and Brad Rivard at Red River Agency Incorporated of Breckenridge can help. They provide all your insurance needs for home, auto, farm, life, commercial, MPCI, and crop hail. It's that easy. Give Tyler Kent or Brad Rivard a call at 643-1623. Red River Agency Incorporated, always by your side.
And welcome back. 14-0 is your score on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Breckenridge Cowboys have scored once on the ground and once through the air. Apologies. Make sure to get the camera set up once I have the score updated. Every now and then we get leftover around the end zone. It's just us making a couple tweaks. Apologies, folks. As they're going to kick this one deep to about the 15-yard line. And Breckenridge, some great pursuit on that one once again. Make the grab at about the 25. John Krause getting in on the, or apologies, looks like Jackson Lopez. John Krause was in on that too, I believe. Did you get to have any fun on the kickoff team your freshman year? Lawson, was that kind of your first little taste of varsity action?
I wasn't on kickoff until my sophomore year.
Okay, that's when you got to start having fun. You're already on the defense, though, so you're like, man, I already got stuff to do.
Yeah.
Can't really enjoy it. Usually the kickoff team's kind of like your first little taste. You know, it's like, all right, go out there, don't get hurt. You should be, you should be all right. As David Erlinson back into the game at linebacker. He's manning the linebacking core along with Tegan Abel and Connor Ernst currently. Breckenridge showing blitz. We'll see if they send him, and they do. And doing a good job of collapsing on the hole there. Levi Christensen laying the hit. Breckenridge up 14-0 with 7:25 left to go in this opening quarter on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Thanks for tuning in, folks, here at Breckenridge. 7-0, trying to take on 0-7 Menahga. 7:14 left to go in this first quarter. And apologies, we never got you the starting defense for the Cowboys. That happens from time to time. We get a little caught up in the game. Charlie Craychaw starting at a corner along with Aiden Sanchez. Gavin Hofford at the safety. As we talked about filling in for Lawson here, and Lawson decided to hop on the broadcast instead, you know. So this would be a good way to spend the Wednesday night. And then we'll motion a man over. And Cooper Roberts laying a very nice hit on that one off of the jet sweep action. And I'm trying to think of what it's really been. You know, he's been very opportunistic when they get when they throw it his way, obviously. But what do you think are some other things that Cooper's kind of maybe grown on this year from last year to make him so much better?
Triggering on the run. He's been really helpful with that.
I love that. You definitely got to see it on that one. I'm glad he went that direction because, you know, obviously people are going to be thinking the pass coverage because he's been racking up pick sixes like he's Ed Reed out here. But we got trips right, one to the left. Menahga, a little bit of a high snap. Drop back to pass, looking across the middle. Gavin Hoffert was going to have the play on it, jumped up, but wasn't able to make the grab. Good coverage on that one. I think Connor Ernst was over there as well. Charlie Craychaw helping out from his corner position. And Breckenridge, once again, will have their punt return unit with Charlie Craychaw back deep to return. Only got a couple yards on his last go-around. Apologies, ended up misplacing my roster. If you guys got number 12 for me. We're actually going to go with a fake punt. We'll see what they got. They are going to get the first down, catching Breckenridge sleeping. And a very nice gain there for Menahga to move the sticks in way back in their own territory. They're actually on their own 25, so definitely caught everyone sleeping on that one. Seems like the way that Breckenridge has been dialed in, you know, on defensively, it's kind of been plays like that that have been really the only time where they've really shown any weakness since week one. You know, the caveat of everybody knows that week one, the 34 points aren't exactly 34 points, as the starting defense didn't give up any of those, but I have to throw those in all year. And this time they're going to go with a wishbone look. Braves going to go off tackle on the left side. Tucker Snyder blowing that one up. Connor Ernst getting in on the stop. See who else we got here. Kai McDonald. Kai McDonald, one of the sack leaders this year for the conference. He's doing a good job of kind of pinning the ears back. We'll see if we get any action from him today. I'm trying to think of some other guys who are kind of bringing it on the pass rush like he is, because he kind of steals the show every time. But Henry's doing a good job there at the D tackle as well. All right. What's the play call here, Coach Lawson? What are we thinking? Going off tackle?
Yeah, pitch.
Going with a toss right, and it looks like Breckenridge getting hooked on the outside there for another nice gain there. Menahga with a solid rush and into Cowboy territory. I think Cooper Roberts might have got hooked on the outside on that one. Looks like they're on the Cowboy 37 on the right hash. Breckenridge Cowboys up 14-0 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 4:31 left to go in this opening quarter. Cowboys have forced one punt so far, and then Menahga just caught them slipping with a fake punt, but Cowboys could still squash this drive. We shall see. 4:31, and Menahga's going to take a timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. This timeout brought to you by Highcamp Construction. You're listening to Cowboy Football on B92.7 FM and watching on YouTube at KBMW News Live.
Get your vehicle ready with the Fall Fresh Start Tire event at Smith Motors in Wapaton. Now through November 30th, buy 3 tires and get the 4th for just $1 on select brands with installation. Plus, get up to an $80 rebate on shocks and struts and up to a $40 rebate on brake pads and rotors. Small town friendly, big town deals. Smith Motors, your certified Chevy and GMC dealership in Wapaton. For more savings, visit them online at smithmotors.com today.
Ever notice how every other ad seems to be an insurance company promising to save you money?
What is with these insurance companies?
Hi, this is Matt.
And this is Amanda.
And we're your local State Farm agents.
We're here to debunk all the insurance junk.
What do you really need to know?
What is a fair and competitive price?
Let us make sure you are getting the best bang for your insurance dollar.
And find out why State Farm has been around for over 100 years and remains #1 today.
And welcome back, Breckenridge Cowboys football. That timeout was brought to you by Highcamp Construction. 14-0 score on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Menahga running out of the wishbone. Going to go off tackle on the left side, and Breckenridge did a good job blowing it up right away, but somehow was able to eke through the level. And seeing a little bit of out-of-character plays from the Breckenridge defense so far, but we'll see if they're going to be able to tighten the grip a little bit here. 4:14 left to go in this opening quarter on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Turnerville office along with Lawson Oliphant. We got a 2nd and 1 on the Breckenridge 27, 28-yard line. See what the Braves are going to be rolling with here. 3:54 left to go. Clean snap, fake the handoff, and bootleg to the left, where they'll find an open receiver. And Breckenridge trying to strip it loose. Avery Smith doing a good job of trying to get the strip, but the Braves are marching to the red zone on the Cowboy 20. Breckenridge, with all of the shutouts they've pitched this year, have kind of set a high standard for the defense. We'll see if they're going to kind of snap back to what they've been doing the rest of the year here, as the Braves enter the red zone once again. Going to go off tackle, and they're getting a really good push as well. Braves are fired up here in their regular season finale, marching down the field.
Let's go stack Florida here.
Cowboys once again leading 14-0, and now 1st and goal from the, or apologies, trying to see where they are at.
1st and goal from the 8.
There we go. 1st and goal from the 8. Cowboys looking to halt the Braves. Braves 8 yards to pay dirt. Little misdirection handoff. They go to the right side. And 2:35 left to go in this opening quarter. Braves looking to get on the scoreboard. And Breckenridge Cowboys so far have scored on a 40-yard rush from Erlinson, as well as a 34-yard toss from Riley Kappas to Aiden Sanchez. But the defense trying their best to get off the field. 14-0 score once again on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Menahga taking their time. Not seeing a play clock around, so I don't know how close they're cutting it here. One running back, they're going to motion a man over. And throwing it over to the left where it's going to be a little underthrown.
Pass incomplete.
1:49. The clock stops the incomplete pass. Third and goal from the 8-yard line. Breckenridge. They got Henry Sledadall, Kai McDonald, Levi Christensen holding it down on that D-line. What do you think of the way the D-line's kind of been setting the tone so far this year, Lawson? I know they're having a little trouble on this drive, but we can give them their roses for the rest of the season if you'd like.
They've been doing great. It's been nice.
They blow up a lot of plays.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes your job easy.
Yeah.
Menahga running out of the wishbone again, had success. They're going to go with the toss to the right. Another good cut up, but Breckenridge doing a good job laying a hit on that one. Henry Sledadall laying a pop at the end of the play. I believe David Erlinson helping on the tackle. So now 4th and goal from the Breckenridge 5. Cowboys going to be kind of
4th and 5 for the Braves.
big, first real big test of the day here. The 4th and 5. This whole drive kind of keyed by a fake punt. Menahga caught Breckenridge sleeping. 1:09 left to go on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard in this opening quarter. See what they got for this 5 yards. Instead, they're going to burn a timeout. Second timeout taken by Menahga. This timeout brought to you by Highcam Construction. You are listening to Cowboy Football on B92.7 FM.
You know, Mom and Dad's favorite season is autumn. Crisp air, changing leaves, and a cozy life at Twin Town Villa.
That's for sure. Since they moved into Twin Town Villa, the change has been amazing.
Yeah, they're so relaxed and comfortable now.
And we've got the peace of mind, knowing that they're surrounded by kindness and security.
That's a great warm feeling as the weather gets cooler.
When the decision moves towards assisted living, fall into caring comfort.
It's not an easy decision, but at Twin Town Villa, it's the best decision all around. No matter what the season, you're never alone at Twin Town Villa.
And welcome back. This timeout brought to you by Highcam Construction. And looks like I jumped the gun coming back a little too early, so you guys get a little concert instead. So we'll see what Breckenridge has for this 4th and 5. All right, let's place a bet on it. Lawson, who do you think is going to be making the play on this one if you had to wager someone stepping up big here for the Breckenridge defense?
Our up front.
Up front? Okay.
Yeah.
Want to pick one out? What are we thinking? Kai? Henry?
Kai or Henry.
Okay, safe bet. And one of them almost jumped. We'll see who it was as they're going to go up the middle, and Breckenridge is going to be able to shut that one down. All right, it ended up being your guy. Who do we got here? We got Cooper Roberts over there. I think Kai might have, been on the legs. So that might have, you might have been right. That's the thing about gang tackles. You can never tell. We'll say you nailed it. 52 seconds left to go in this opening quarter on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Turner Blavis with Lawson Oliphant. As the Breckenridge Cowboys looking to continue their historic regular season. It's been racking up the records. Their defense has somehow scored 5 times this year. That's just bizarre. 52 seconds left to go. We'll see what they have to try to get 97 yards. They'll go with David Erlinson, and he's going to get stacked up right away at the Braves. Firing off the ball. David's going to say that's the first time I've gotten stacked up like that in about 4 weeks. 45 seconds left to go in this opening quarter. 2nd and 11. Cowboys getting Riley Kappas back over there after getting the play from the sideline.
Yeah, slowly chipped him.
30 seconds left to go in this opening quarter on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. And we'll see what the Cowboys have to wrap up this first quarter. Riley Kappa is going to motion Charlie Crayjaw over. Going to go with a little handoff to him off the jet sweep, and nowhere to run for Crayjaw on this one, but see if he was able to kind of get back to that original 10. Erlinson actually lost a yard on the play prior to that. That'll wrap up the first quarter. 14-0 Cowboy lead. You're listening to Breckenridge Football on B92.7 FM and watching on YouTube at KBMW News Live, all part of the I3G Sports Network.
My name is Christy Baumhart. I am proud to be a part of the school district with dedicated staff, including administration, teachers, paraprofessionals, cooks, and custodians who are kind, caring, compassionate, and committed to the students in our district. They support, respect, and help one another succeed. One thing I am really excited about is the technology available to our students as it enhances their learning experience in the classroom. Not only as an employee, but also as a parent, I know the benefits of having both my children in the Breckenridge School District. Breckenridge Pride. We inspire to excel.
Breckenridge Schools, Breckenridge Pride, aspiring to excel.
And welcome back. After one quarter of play, we got a 14-0 score on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Turner Bluffus along with Lawson Oliphant as the Breckenridge Cowboys have scored once on the ground and once through the air, and we'll see what they have from their own 2 here, facing a 3rd and 11, as Menahga has made a couple plays here to start off this drive when Breckenridge is backed up against their own goal line. This time they'll hand it off to David Erlinson, see if he can get him out of this mess, and look at that cut. Oh, and he was looking to make another good cut, ended up taking his own feet out. We'll see where he ended up getting down to at. Call it a gain of 14, or apologies. Call it a gain of about 22 on the play, 23. And Breckenridge looking to see if David Erlinson can, I know I've been updating the record book before I got here, and actually made an error. Gave him 12 TDs instead of 11. So, if any of you guys caught that, you're doing better at my job than I am. So, as they're gonna go with Joey Lopez here for his first carry of the game, and Lopez so good at just stopping and making everybody fly by him. See what they give Joey for yardage on that one. Gain of about 7 or 8 on the play. Someone we knew was going to be getting an increased opportunity offensively for the Cowboys. Apologies for me just trying to make a couple tweaks here on the camera, folks. You guys know the drill by now. It wouldn't be fun if it was going how it was supposed to. 2 receivers on one side, tight end, and a wing back to another. They motion a man over. Riley Kappas rolling out to the left, looking to throw it over to Avery Smith, who found a soft spot in the defense for the first down. Looks like a gain of about 17 on the play for Avery Smith. He's doing a great job offensively after starting the year as just a defensive role player. Give him 18 on the play. 52 yards through the air on his first 2 completions for Riley Kappas. Aiden Sanchez and Avery Smith might not have been on your bingo card as the first guy to get a couple grabs today, but there you go. 49 yards to pay dirt for the Cowboys, who lead 14-0 here in the second quarter on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. They're going to throw it out to Charlie Craychaw this time around. Craychaw going between a pair of defenders for a solid gain.
Charlie Craychaw.
What do you think of the way that Riley's kind of spreading the ball around? I guess you got to keep everybody happy out there, Lawson.
Yeah, definitely.
Got a lot of big egos in this receiving core, obviously. So we got to keep everybody happy. We'll see whether they give him for yardage here, and call that a gain of about 15 on the play. 15 yards for Charlie Craychaw. Apologies for the alarm, folks. Just my alarm going off. Finally noticing it. Every now and then I set little reminders to let you folks know things during the broadcast, and I'll make sure to let you know this reminder after this play is over as Riley Kappas will throw it out the flats, ended up sailing the throw to Charlie Craychaw, but got to pass on a message from our mutual friend Carter Cava. If you guys wanted to drop off golf balls, make sure you can drop it off at the school, or you can also drop it off at the radio station now, because I told them we'd make sure to get it to him as well. So I was hanging out with Carter at the radio station before I came here, so we made sure to nail that down. So if you guys want to drop any golf balls off the office, feel free. Make sure to say there for Carter. I'm sure the office leaders will probably know that, but good to let them know anyways. And got one running back in the backfield with Riley Kappas, wing back to the right, one receiver to each side. David Erlinson getting the carry. And Erlinson on the left side for another solid gain. He ended up actually getting hit forward by the Menahga player on that one. Don't see that very often. Into the ready red zone they go. Let's see where they rolled David Erlinson down at. Call it a gain of about 15 on the play. So right at his average, which is going to go up a little bit today, it looks like, as he's already at 76 yards on 4 carries. Oh, yeah, I got the one he lost a yard on. 18 yards to go for the Cowboys as they're in the ready red zone. 8:34 left to go in this opening half on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Kappas motions 3 men over. Avery Smith coming back to the left side, and looks like a little bit too much excitement. Ended up being delay of game. You don't love the pre-snap penalties, but
5-yard penalty, first and 15.
I mean, those are at least a little less frustrating.
Yeah.
Like, when someone moves after all of that, it's like, oh, what are we doing here? You just run out of time, I'd be a little more forgiving, but that's why I don't coach. I'd be too forgiving as they move out of the ready red zone. Excuse me. Turner Blavas along with Lawson Oliphant, Breckenridge on the Menahga 23. In motion Avery Smith over for his second carry of the day. We'll see what he's going to do with it. Avery Smith looking for room to run, and he is going to go in for 6. Apologies, that got cut off a little bit by the camera here, but you're just going to have to take my word for it. Avery Smith, it would have been right at about his number, but he's at 44 today, so we'll just going to have to say 23-yard touchdown rush for Avery Smith. 61 yards on only 2 carries so far. And Breckenridge now leads 20-0 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 7:58 left to go in this opening half. Charlie Eggeman now is 3 for 3 on the day. 21-0. Breckenridge leads under Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. We'll return in 30 seconds. You're listening to Cowboy Football.
Your daughter has the flu. Your son breaks his arm. You need quality medical care you can count on. CHI St. Francis Primary Care Walk-In Clinic. Quality family care. Go to the Primary Care Walk-In Clinic at CHI St. Francis, where there is no appointment necessary. Hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 7:30 and 9 to 5 on the weekend. Quality care close to home. You get the finest care for home injuries, common illnesses, and emergency service. Virtual visit available. Call 643-0747. We treat you like family. You're one of our own.
And welcome back. We got a 21-0 score on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard, and I take back all my complaints about the music because Tub Thumping played. So now I have no complaints. 21-0 Breckenridge leading on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. You guys can probably hear my smile through the broadcast, grinning ear to ear. That made my day. That's why I'm banned from Touch Tunes, that song alone. 7:58 left to go in this opening half on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Charlie Eggman, see if they're going to be booting it deep this time or going to try to squib it, actually. Goes, I believe, between players' legs and finally scooped up. Breckenridge, some good pursuit once again. Jackson Lopez, one of the first guys there, unsurprisingly. Cowboys leading 21-0 once again on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Scores from Aiden Sanchez, David Erlinson, and Avery Smith as well. That last TD from Smith coming from 23 yards out. Did a good job making a couple guys miss right at the sideline, about 4 or 5 yards away from the pylon. Breckenridge up 3 scores. Going to add to the lead as they fake the handoff. Drop back to pass, looking to roll out to the right side. Cooper Roberts over there on the coverage. Just towering at offensive or at outside linebacker over there. 7:36 left to go on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard.
You're in the back or the fullback?
And Breckenridge's defense came up with a nice stop after Menahga was able to get first and goal from the 8. It's probably been the highlight play for the defense so far, which Coach Yagi and I were joking before the game. It's kind of unfair expectations where if you guys don't have a defensive touchdown, it's a bad game. That's just outrageous. And they're going to hand it off up the middle. Oh, my goodness. Was that Levi Christensen?
Yep.
Oh, boy. That was a tattoo. That's the hardest hit I've ever seen from Levi. Levi Christensen with the thump of the day. My fellow 5 over there. It's going to be fun to go back and watch that on the replay. But I thought Tegan Abel was going to be able to be the one to get a lick on the defender there, but it looks like Levi Christensen said, I'm gonna take this one really quick here. Cleans it up. Now 3rd and 11 after the big hit. And Menahga coming out for their 3rd and 11. 2 receivers out to each side. Running back to the left of the quarterback. And they'll drop back to pass. And they'll throw it out to the right side where it will be picked off. Avery Smith. And would you look at that? Half a dozen defensive touchdowns on the year. It's just a scheduled thing by now. 27-0. Avery Smith. I was trying to see if Dave was able to haul that in. About a 20-yard pick six, give or take. 6:32 left to go. And Avery Smith just got done running in from 23 yards out, and he said, I had so much fun, I'm going to get right back to that pylon. Make it 27-0 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Charlie Eggeman looking to make it 28-0. And he will do just that. Charlie Eggeman makes it 28-0 after back-to-back touchdowns from Avery Smith. He did it on offense. He did it on defense. Breckenridge, half a dozen defensive touchdowns on the year. That is a real stat. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Choose Casey Formanek with Country Financial in Wapaton, where he makes insurance easy. Whether you're shopping for home, car, or more, he takes the time to understand your specific insurance needs and explain what option works best for you. Call Casey at 701-353-6071 to book an appointment today. Auto and home insurance policies issued by Country Mutual Insurance Company, Country Preferred Insurance Company, and Country Casualty Insurance Company, Bloomington, Illinois.
And another day, another Breckenridge defensive touchdown. This one, Avery Smith taking a pick 20 yards to the house. And the defense, you know, we were being a little harsh on them at the beginning of the game because we knew they weren't really playing up to their standards. And they said, how about we get back to doing what we do? What did you see from Avery on that play, Lawson? I think you had a little better angle than I did on that one.
Yeah, Avery just wanted to get a touchdown, I guess.
Was David pretty close to that too?
Yeah, had a bad read on the ball, I think.
David said, I'm just in this for the rushing TDs. You can have this one, Avery.
Yeah.
Have fun, young man. Back-to-back touchdowns from Avery Smith. I think I just gave him player of the game a week or two ago, so now I'm going to have to walk that back in the post-game show again as Charlie Eggman actually rocketed that off one of the Brave players, but Menahga is able to get back on it. Breckenridge actually played a game here a few years ago on their section championship playoff run. Or the folks who probably remember one of the reasons everyone cites the QRF not always exactly nailing it is when they put Breckenridge on the road for that section championship run, and they had to play at Menahga and then at Mills and in the Dome.
Yeah, I just want to see if they come out.
We'll see what Menahga comes out with. 6:25 left to go in this opening half on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Breckenridge doing what they've been doing all year. Up 4 scores, and the fullback's going to get a nice rush on this one. Very good job of falling forward on that one. Yeah, when you're a fullback with the number 72, things can get a little spooky out there. Let's see. 72, apologies. Okay. pull up the Braves roster as we got Ryan Peterson, not to be confused with my cousin, Ryan Peterson. Shout out to you, Ryan. If you're watching back home, 5:57 left to go on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 2nd and 2. And they're going to go off tackle once again, this time with the tailback. Peterson leading up the hole. That'll move the sticks. Jackson Riggs in on the tackle. If you didn't recognize his number, that's because he's rocking 72. I was joking that Jackson Riggs has had more numbers in his career than like most families, it seems like. It's awesome.
Yeah.
We actually made a list of it before the game. We were like, okay, he was 11 at the beginning of his career when he was a free safety. Then we had number 8, of course, usual number. 27 he wore. That one game he forgot his jersey.
Yep.
Now 72, and I think he had a lineman number last year as well. Menahga is going to bust this one. The right side, and that is going to be in for 6. Menahga showing some life. And marching in for the 43-yard score. And make sure to, I believe that was King Roth. Apologies, my rosters are blowing around all over the place. We'll track down the name. But either way, Menahga on the score, the 43-yard scamper. 5:20 left to go in this first half on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard.
Braves going for 2.
And looks like the Braves are going to keep the offense out there for the 2-point conversion. Cowboy defense going to look to get a little payback on this play potentially. Wishbone set. Smash mouth football coming your way likely, and they're going to go up the middle with Ryan Peterson, the fullback, who's going to get stacked up. Oh, no, they're going to say he got in. So Menahga cuts the lead to 20 points, 28-8 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. You're listening to Breckenridge Football on B92.7 FM.
A remodel, addition, or new construction resembles a puzzle. You look at the edges, the colors, and what you envision as a finished work of art. Showplace Cabinetry, available at Dakota Cabinetry, can help you worry about one last piece of the puzzle. Do you have a picture in mind? Dakota Cabinetry can make your next project complete by offering countertops, custom tile backsplashes, custom tile showers, and flooring too. Stop by our showroom located at 898 8th Avenue South in Wapton, or call 642-2100 to check out Showplace Cabinetry.
A 43-yard touchdown rush from Connor Foley. Apologies. Got it mixed up with King Roth, who's number 1 on this squad, and also maybe the newest member of the All-Turner Bluffs name team, King Roth. That is an awesome name. Big fan. If you're wondering what the criteria is to make the list, it's just a name I'd rather have than my own. So basically anybody could make the All-Turner name team. Just got to have a better name than Turner. That's pretty easy. As 5:20 left to go. Lawson, you could be on the team if you want, because you got a different reason, though, because I love elephants from Lord of the Rings. So that's why you make the list, of course. Hopefully I'm getting the pronunciation right. So far, so good?
Yeah.
I made sure to check before the interview we did, so I like to think I was on top of it. As Joey Lopez is going to get on top of this kick return. Advances to the right side, looking to cut it up, gets a nice block from Aiden Sanchez. And now he gets a nice block from Gavin Hofford. Going to cut it over to the left side. Joey Lopez trying to outrun the rest of the kick return team, and he's going to do it. 3rd kick return touchdown of the year. Defense keeps getting all of the shine, so the special team is going to have to do it this time around. Call it about a 90-yard return, give or take, maybe 85. Either way, Joey Lopez, 3rd Cowboy player to run a kickback this year. Lawson up here did it himself. Yours was the fastest in the history of America, though, Lawson, because they only took like 3 seconds off the game clock when you did it in New York Bills, so that was awesome. But 5:02 left to go. 34-8 score. Charlie Eggman, also known as Charlie Leggeman, looking to make it 35-8, and he will. We'll also get some kicking stats for you when we come back from the break, courtesy of Jason Butts. You're listening to Cowboy Football on B92.7 FM. Breckenridge up 35-8.
What can you do in 30 seconds? Warm up your coffee, tie your shoes, Google, should I get screened for lung cancer? then actually get screened for lung cancer. If you're a current or former smoker, talk with an Essentia Health provider about your eligibility for a low-dose CT screening, because early-stage lung cancer often has no signs or symptoms. Screening can mean an increased chance of successful treatment. Learn more at essentiahealth.org.
And welcome back. We have a 35-8 score on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Turner Pappas along with Lawson Alphen, and I think you would have been a safe bet if you would have said if you had a guy picked out to run a kickback. I think Joey would have been a very safe bet. What'd you see from Joey on that play?
I mean, Joey just being Joey.
Yeah.
Just finds a way to get in the open space and he gets there.
Yeah, he's got some jets for sure. It was fun to see him, kind of also weave across the field doing his best Dave impersonation. That's seems to be his kind of signature this year.
Yep.
As we got a 35-8 score on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 5:02 left to go in this opening half. Charlie Eggman boots another squib kick, and one of the up men will scoop it up, and oh boy.
Ball fielded by number 11, Malachi.
Who came in like a bullet on that one? Is it Jackson Lopez?
I think it was Connor.
Connor Ernst?
Yep.
Oh boy. Connor is, I would think, not fun to get hit by. You know, you're usually probably on the defense with him, Lawson. So I don't know if you've ever had the pleasure, but Connor looks like a thumper out there. Levi still gets hit of the day. If we had that, we'll find a sponsor for it, or we'll just shout out All Season Solutions instead. That'll work too. 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line of Menahga. They'll go outside with his sweep, and that is the same Foley who already bust one for 40-plus yards for a touchdown. We heard a lot of good things about Connor Foley, the 5'8", 170-pound junior running back on this squad. And looks like there was a penalty. Apologies, I was checking the roster. I don't know if you saw that, Lawson, what the penalty was.
No, I didn't.
You promised you're going to watch. That's messed up, but that's okay. 4:48 left to go in the opening half on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Actually, Gavin Snyder said he was going to watch out for penalties, so it's kind of crazy he left us hanging there, but he said he's too dialed in to help us, which is an excuse. But 4:48 left to go in this opening half on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard, and Breckenridge has already got a defensive touchdown on the day, a special teams touchdown. 3rd game this year they've scored in all 3 phases. Still looking for our first punt return TD of the year, though, so we'll see if we get one of those, maybe before the year is all said and done. We shall see. As we got Breckenridge blowing up another rush on this play. They really let that one kind of go for a while. Henry Sledall, the nose guard, making it all the way here past the hash.
Hand off to Conrad Cole.
Yep. Conrad Cole. A little slow to get up on that play. He's still calling them the Broncos. Gabe, you got to go tell him. Gabe Armitage, it's time. Go show him the sweatshirt, buddy. But 35-8 score. Breckenridge Cowboys leading the Menahga Braves is the Cowboys once again. Not the Broncos, but that's all right. We're rolling with it. This timeout brought to you by Highcam Construction.
Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
Hi, it's Amanda at Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley. Brrr. Old Man Winter is right around the corner. Beat him to the punch. Call me, Amanda, and schedule a time to have your heating fuels filled. We thank you for your business.
Farmers Union Oil. Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
Breckenridge Broncos football, 35-8. 3:58 left to go on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Roll out to the right, and looks like the QB is going to tuck it and run. Oh, he might have got past the line there as he threw it, but he does have a good pass completion. Apparently he wasn't. Nice throw there.
Number 12, Brett Pietza on the reception.
And that is
Creed Cole. First down, Menahga.
Brett Patella, or my apologies. You know what? I'm going to be a hypocrite here because I'm joking about the guy getting that name wrong, and I definitely got his name wrong. But Good throw by Creed Cole on the play. To move the sticks, and looks like they'll move into Breckenridge territory at the 37.
Still the guy was able to reach Tucker either way.
And Menahga. Oh, looks like maybe an equipment time or injury timeout. I'm not sure, but Aiden Sanchez will come out of the game. Charlie Craychaw in to get some more reps at corner as he started the game there. Joey Lopez was in for Craychaw. Gavin Hoffer's still in at free safety to round out the secondary. And by the way, Avery Smith rocking 44 today. And he might just stick with that number because he's had his best game as a Cowboy, I think, with an offensive touchdown and a defensive touchdown on the day. So 44 Avery Smith. I don't know. I might be advocating for that the rest of the year, but I don't know how attached he is to his other number.
I think you should switch to it too.
There you go.
I think he looks good in 44.
We're riding the momentum, you know. Then he can take the heat if you guys lose instead of me if I shave my beard. So I'm not ready to take that criticism yet, but 2:55 left to go on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 35-8, Breckenridge up. They've scored on offense, defense, and special teams for the third time this season. I didn't know if I would see that once, you know, in my time covering them, and I got to see it 3 times in the same year, which is just unreal. But special teams performing at a historic level. Oh, promised you those kicking stats. Apologies. Once I shout out actually having some information for you, I always forget. But I want to give you a couple kicking stats for you. We got Ben Eland, one of the most efficient kickers in Breckenridge history. His senior year, 32 of 33 on extra points. And then Goose was 30 of 33, so not a couple behind Ben, but he was also 2 for 3 on field goals. So that kind of tips the balance a little bit here. So Charlie Eggman needs to get another field goal on the resume this year. Even though I'm still pretty confident in saying this is going to end up being the best kicking season in school history, but you know, I could be wrong. What is the furthest you think you've seen him hit from for Eggman?
Furthest I've seen him hit one?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really watch it when he does it in practice.
Yeah. I figured they would have you back to maybe help out to make sure everyone's doing their thing back there on the return. Like, okay, we're going to get our reps as kick returners back here. But, oh, very nice hit there. Charlie Craychaw doing a good job getting low and making the stop along with Cooper Roberts. Jackson Riggs out on the field for the Cowboys. I had Carter say, unleash the beast when he was talking about get Jackson out there. Unleash the beast. So I told him I would make sure to throw one of those into the broadcast. He said he loves yelling that at the home games. And they'll do a fake out to the right, and Kai McDonald was able to put a hit on the quarterback. That's what he does. It's kind of impressive that the quarterback was able to get the throw off. But, by the way, Kai McDonald was one of the conference leaders in sacks. I believe was tied for the conference lead. I forgot to check coming into this one. Apologies, folks. Looks like about 4th and 7 from the Cowboy 25. Breckenridge looking to come up with another defensive stop. Came up with a stop on 4th and goal from the 5. And also have a pick 6 on the day. Menahga with $1:26 left to go in this opening half. Dropping back to pass. Kai McDonald right on schedule. Apologies if we ended up missing him in the camera angle, but you're just going to have to take my word for it. Kai McDonald absolutely annihilated the quarterback there. How fun is it to watch him get to, you know, kind of go crazy on actual passing downs?
It's cool, yeah.
It's fun when you actually know it's coming because that's the worst when they come out of nowhere and you're just like, oh no. Yeah. I'm sure you can relate as a DB. I mean, if you get surprised as the DB, something went wrong though.
Yeah.
Well, Lawson. And we'll see who we got a shout out. Number 57, Rylan Davis, just in the ball game. And split out wide. They're going with the receivers on separate sides a lot more. The beginning of the year, they were always kind of in the same spot as David Erlinson. We'll get the rush, and David Erlinson is going to make this a 75-yard TD. Erlinson with 1:10 left to go in this opening half on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard is in for another TD. Kid just makes it look so easy. 75 yards. I'm glad I didn't jinx him like the time he tried cutting across the field and ended up getting into a bad situation. But 1:07 left to go after the 75-yard TD, his second of the day for Erlinson. Make sure to tally up the yards during the halftime show. Hopefully someone can correct me if I'm wrong if I missed any carries, but I believe I got them all so far as David Erlinson gives his squad the 41-8 lead, and Legeman makes it 42-8. You're listening to Cowboy Football on B92.7 FM and watching on YouTube at KBMW News Live, all part of the i3G Sports Network.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wapaton, representing Auto Owners Insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wapaton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
And welcome back to Menahga as Breckenridge has built their lead to 34 points, 42-8 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Turner Blavas with Lawson Oliphant. And David Erlinson with another long TD on that one. 75 yards, and speed looked okay on that one. I thought I was getting a little nervous about a potential rundown on that one, but we dodged a bullet there. As Eggman's going to boot it deep. It's going to be hauled in at about the 5-yard line. And it looks like Jackson Riggs making a stop over there by the sideline. Helping him up right after. And Breckenridge just got to take care of this last 58 seconds. Menahga will get the ball for the second half. This has kind of been, once again, a reoccurring theme for the Cowboys, putting 42 points up in the first half. That's just kind of how it's been going this year. See who's going to be making a play on this one. They're going to go rush up the middle here. Landon Schillinger able to get in on the tackle, or is that Sullivan Michael? Apologies. Been swapping their numbers all year for some reason. I don't know why, but looks like Sullivan Michael getting in on that one. They're both out there, I think. Getting some reps. Actually, Rylan Davis, along with Sullivan Michael. I'll get the names down by the playoffs, I promise. I said it's going to be fun when the second half rolls around and we got some players we haven't seen all year. It's like, okay, time to learn some names. As we got a toss and a good job cutting that one upside, and I want to see who made the stop on that one, setting the edge. Avery Smith, been calling his name a good amount today. He's been really stout his junior year. I was excited when he kind of made his debut at linebacker, and that will do it for the first half. Apologies, thought they were going to try to get one more playoff, but your score heading into the halftime break is 42-8. Breckenridge in the lead here in Menahga. You are listening to Cowboy Football on B92.7 FM. Minn Kodak Products halftime show coming up next.
Fall is here, and Ripper Sports Store has you covered. Check out their brand new fall sports apparel and gear up for the season. And it's not just sports. Rippers also offers professional inscription work for your business attire. Look sharp on the field and in the office with Ripper Sports Store.
Big jobs, small jobs, and everything in between. Heitkamp Construction has served commercial and industrial clients in the Southern Valley and beyond since 1982. They are your fully licensed construction company, providing earthwork, paving, structural steel, and more. Need a new concrete parking lot or roofing? How about a new metal building for your farm or business? Call Heitkamp Construction in Wapaton today at 642-5948 for superior construction service you can trust. Call 642-5948.
Get more done with Lilligard, your local Bobcat dealer and full-service heavy-duty truck shop in Wapaton. From rugged Bobcat compact tractors and loaders to expert truck repairs, Lilligard keep your farm, acreage, and fleet running strong. Whatever the job, mowing, fencing, grading, or keeping your big rigs on the road, count on Lilligard for power and reliability. Visit Lilligard on Highway 13 West in Wapaton or call 701-642-9129. Lilligard, built to keep you moving. Krause Brothers Construction is a diversified construction aggregate materials, heavy equipment, and trucking company, serving the Red River Valley with locations in Wapaton, Hankinson, Veblen, South Dakota, and Rolog, Minnesota. Give them a call today at 701-642-4488. Krause Brothers Construction prides themselves in offering and producing outstanding service and superior products to their customers. Give Krause Brothers Construction a call today at 701-642-4488. Buying a new home is an exciting experience, but it can be a stressful one too. Miller Realty can help relieve some of that stress with a simple formula of integrity, trust, and most importantly, experience. Their talented team is made up of Guy, Shelly, Jared, Lisa, Melissa, and Stephanie. They've put in the years helping people buy and sell their homes, and they understand this market. Miller Realty is a trusted legacy business in the Twin Towns. Put their knowledge and experience to work for you. Miller Realty in Breckenridge, a lasting tradition of experience, knowledge, integrity, and trust. Find them online at GuyMillerRealty.com.
Minn Kota Egg Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Barney, Kent, Wyndmere, Wapaton, and Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
Everybody likes discounts, and really, who doesn't want to save money, especially on their auto insurance? Hi, I'm Carson Zard, a Nodak Insurance Company agent in Wapaton, North Dakota. Talk to me about how we can save you money by taking advantage of our multi-vehicle, multi-line, EFT, safe driver, and good student discounts. Call 701-642-9251 for your quote. I'm Carson Zard, your agent with answers. I know North Dakota, and I might even know you. Call for a quote today.
Recovering your health and getting back to your best life. That's what Quality Recovery from Optimum Rehab can do for you. Physical therapist Dr. Anthony Egeman will set up an individual plan to get you to your goals. He believes that this is the perfect way for you to recover your health. What you get with Optimum Rehab is time and attention, thorough assessments, and effective treatments. So if it's back pain, achy joints, recovery from surgery or injury, it's likely that physical therapy from Optimum Rehab can help. So take your life into your own hands with Optimum Rehab. Visit myoptimumrehab.com. Fall is here, and Gripper Sports Store has you covered. Check out their brand new fall sports apparel and gear up for the season. And it's not just sports. Grippers also offers professional inscription work for your business attire. Look sharp on the field and in the office with Gripper Sports Store.
OSPTI promotes specialized and extended training of therapists to better treat orthopedic injuries. OSPTI offers pool therapy to promote early return to activity and sport training, and also can enhance and challenge return to sport conditions. OSPTI promotes wellness progression with aftercare programs and programs open to the public, such as return to sport training, athletic enhancement, adult fitness classes, gym and pool memberships, and aquatic exercise classes for a patient to continue their wellness journey. Start your wellness journey by calling OSPTI today, 218-641-7725.
What if you could store heat during off-peak hours when electric prices are lowest and use it when you need it? With a heat storage system, you can. Underfloor systems and other options heat your whole home or individual rooms so you can stay comfortable and save. Plus, they're at least 100% efficient, so no energy or dollars are wasted. With Otter Tail Power Company rebates, now's the time to see how you can store, heat, and save. Go to otpco.com/heat storage to get started.
You want what you want. At Quality Toyota, we totally understand that we aren't going to talk you into a car you don't want. Instead, we're here to help you find the car, the color, the options, and the style that you do want. All with a simple, easy, and stress-free approach, because the price listed online or in every windshield is the only price. That way, we can concentrate on getting you the right car. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls. QualityToyota.net. Let's go places.
And welcome to the Menahga Ag Products Halftime Show, your number one grain marketing and production agriculture supply company. Turnable office as Breckenridge is up 42-8 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. And if we're having some issues, make sure to let me know. I had someone say that we were off the air, but then I went and checked and it looked like we were good. But you know what? Let me know if we go off. But now for your State Farm Star Report, brought to you by the local State Farm agents, Matt and Amanda Frederick. And it goes like this. Breckenridge with 3 for 3 through the air. Riley Kappas, all of the passes, 67 yards with a touchdown. Those completions being 34, 18, and 15 yards, respectively. Aiden Sanchez hauling in the 34-yard bomb for the touchdown. Avery Smith caught an 18-yard grab, and then Charlie Craychaw, the 15-yard catch as well. Craychaw, 1 carry for 0 yards. And also Avery Smith, 2 carries, 61 yards. Joey Lopez, 1 carry, 8 yards. And David Erlinson, 5 carries, 151 yards for the Cowboys.
Are you tired of fixing the same problems? Here at Reddy, we offer performance seating solutions that last. Whether it's new parts for your drill or a complete rebuild of your air seeder, we can help. We resolve your challenges through in-house engineering, manufacturing, and sourcing of the highest quality North American-made products. We are ready to bring our passion and expertise directly to your farm to solve all your equipment challenges. Reach out to us at 701-205-1485 and schedule your free inspection today.
And apologies, folks. Just had to take a quick commercial break, make sure we were all good here once again. But back to the stats for you. David Erlinson, 5 carries, 151 yards, as mentioned, 2 touchdowns on the day. And we'll run through how Breckenridge got all of their 35 points, or their 42 points. Started off with a 40-yard TD rush from David Erlinson that came with 11:38 left to go in the opening quarter. Aiden Sanchez followed it up with a 34-yard TD on a fly route up the left sideline. Avery Smith, I believe his first rushing score of the year from 23 yards out. Came with 7:58 left to go in the opening half. Followed it up with a 20-yard pick six. 6th touchdown of the year for the Breckenridge defense. 6 in 8 games, that is bizarre. What happened those 2 games? They didn't get a touchdown. No, I'm just kidding. And then Avery Smith, as we said, had the pick 6, but that was followed up by Menahga getting their first touchdown in the game. 43-yard score from number 4. That was Connor Foley. And showed some great speed on that one up the right sideline. But we got some great speed from Joey Lopez as well as he turned a kick return into a 90-yard score. That was the ensuing kickoff, by the way, with 5:02 left to go in the opening half. And then David Erlinson putting the finishing touches on the half, breaking free for a 75-yarder, and that is how he is. That was where he got about half the yardage there, 151 once again on only 5 totes. Actually, somehow boosting that 15 yards per carry rusher average. He's going to be averaging like 17 a game coming into the postseason here. We'll see what kind of action he's going to get here in the second half as we continue in Menahga Ag Products halftime show. And we'll see what we got any defensive stats for you. I don't think we got any sacks yet, but obviously we have the interception from Avery Smith, and we'll make sure to mix in the other ones if we get them as we go along here. The hit of the day goes to Levi Christensen. That was the thing we do here, but we got to make sure we keep going back to that. That might be the front runner for play of the game right now, but you're listening to the Menahga Ag Products halftime show. Breckenridge up 42-8 against Menahga at the break.
How much do you really know about insurance? You have to have it, and your family should be covered at all times in case of an accident. What coverage is the best for you? That's where independent insurance agents Tyler Kent and Brad Rivard at Red River Agency Incorporated of Breckenridge can help. They provide all your insurance needs for home, auto, farm, life, commercial, MPCI, and crop hail. It's that easy. Give Tyler Kent or Brad Rivard a call at 643-1623. Red River Agency Incorporated, always by your side.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain never changes. Red River Grain works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers, providing grain and agronomy services to help maximize your farm's potential. Red River Grain has been serving farmers for years with competitive prices and high-quality service. Speak to Brad, Carson, or Tammy for all of your grain and agronomy needs. Red River Grain, East Breckenridge, 643-3738. That's 643-3738, or you can find them online at redrivergrain.com.
Get your vehicle ready with the Fall Fresh Start Tire event at Smith Motors in Wapaton. Now through November 30th, buy 3 tires and get the 4th for just $1 on select brands with installation. Plus, get up to an $80 rebate on shocks and struts and up to a $40 rebate on brake pads and rotors. Small town friendly, big town deals. Smith Motors, your certified Chevy and GMC dealership in Wapaton. For more savings, visit them online at smithmotors.com today.
Ever notice how every other ad seems to be an insurance company promising to save you money?
What is with these insurance companies?
Hi, this is Matt.
And this is Amanda.
And we're your local State Farm agents.
We're here to debunk all the insurance junk.
What do you really need to know?
What is a fair and competitive price?
Let us make sure you are getting the best bang for your insurance dollar.
And find out why State Farm has been around for over 100 years and remains #1 today.
Superior Builders is a proud sponsor of tonight's Breckenridge baseball game. Brian Bernades and his team of building pros are ready to meet your needs. Superior Builders of Wahpeton has served farmers, ranchers, commercial businesses, and home builders throughout North Dakota since 2005. With a focus on providing economical, durable, and aesthetically pleasing pole buildings, Superior Builders has built a reputation for quality work and satisfied clients. Contact Superior Builders today to get started on your dream building by calling 701-238-7740.
You know, Mom and Dad's favorite season is autumn. Crisp air, changing leaves, and a cozy life at Twin Town Villa.
That's for sure. Since they moved into Twin Town Villa, the change has been amazing.
Yeah, they're so relaxed and comfortable now.
And we've got the peace of mind, knowing that they're surrounded by kindness and security.
That's a great warm feeling as the weather gets cooler. Decision all around. No matter what the season, you're never alone at Twin Town Villa.
Welcome back to the Minn Kota Ag Products Halftime Show, your #1 grain marketing and production agriculture supply company. Turntable Office and Lost Elephant will be looping back here as we get into the second half. If he doesn't come back, that means I scared him away, so sorry about that, folks. Did my best, but we'll hopefully have him back here for the second half as Breckenridge up 42-8. And the Cowboys have just been dominant in all three phases once again. I can't believe there's been 3 games this year they've scored on offense, defense, and special teams. That is unheard of. To do it just once in a season is a crazy feat, but 3 times is definitely special. Avery Smith getting the honor of running in the pick today, and then housing the kick was Joey Lopez. 3rd kick return touchdown of the year for the squad. As we mentioned earlier, Charlie Krejci and Lawson Oliphant each also took a kick to the house, and that was... The other 2 were kind of just like straight zips up the sideline, which not taken away from them. Those were solid kick returns too, but Joey Lopez had a little bit more, maybe a little more drama to it, I guess I would say, kind of, weaving around the field, so that was kind of fun to see. But 42-8 your score once again. David Erlinson likely not going to get too much action here in the second half. Already had 151 yards on only 5 carries, so wouldn't be surprised if he's all wrapped up. Wouldn't be surprised if a lot of the guys on the offense are, but never know. They might get a drive or 2 to show what they got before they wrap up this regular season. Breckenridge 7-0, #1 team in the state by QRF, taking on 0-7 Menahga here. So we'll see how they are going to be closing out the rest of this ball game. You are listening to Breckenridge Football on B92.7 FM and watching on YouTube at KBMW News Live, all part of the I3G Sports Network.
Breckenridge Schools, Breckenridge Pride, inspiring to excel.
My name is Christy Baumhart. I am proud to be a part of the school district with dedicated staff, including administration, teachers, paraprofessionals, cooks, and custodians who are kind, caring, compassionate, and committed to the students in our district. They support, respect, and help one another succeed. One thing I am really excited about is the technology available to our students as it enhances their learning experience in the classroom. Not only as an employee, but also as a parent, I know the benefits of having both my children in the Breckenridge School District. Breckenridge Pride. We inspire to excel.
Breckenridge Schools, Breckenridge Pride, inspiring to excel.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wapaton, representing auto owners insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wapaton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
And welcome back. And we hit you guys with the oldest trick in the book, the old announcer switcheroo. And I got a new color guy here to start off the third quarter. How's it going today, Gabe Armitage?
It's going all right. We're doing pretty good this half. Hopefully we can continue that going forward.
Special teams, defense, and the offense all scoring today. How fun is it to be able to do that feat 3 times in the same year?
It's honestly pretty nice.
Yeah, you had the scoop and score week 1 to kind of set the tone for all these defensive touchdowns. Everyone's just trying to be like Gabe.
Yeah.
How's the recovery going for you? As out with a concussion currently, I believe. So how's kind of the protocol process going so far?
It's going pretty good. As of now, not 100% sure on Tuesday, but hopefully we'll be back for then.
We shall see. Breckenridge with their playoff opener on Tuesday will be hosting the playoff opener, and I was going to say somehow that's going to stay in bounds. That would have been impressive. Apologies, I think I'm getting a little bit of a cold here. Apparently the fall season has finally arrived here as we are in Menahga. Breckenridge up 42-8. And who are some guys this year that you think have really kind of stepped up in their first year of actual, kind of varsity time? You just want to maybe skim it. This is probably a good opportunity to do it with some reserves coming in the ball game.
First guy I would definitely say is Avery Smith. This year he's definitely stepped up. He's asked me a couple questions, and he's just done a great job overall.
I'm sure you're just saying, just cut it up every chance you get, my guy. That seems to be your signature. Put your foot in the ground, cut it up.
Yeah.
And you're having a spectacular senior campaign, so we're excited to get you back here. How fun is it to be able to, impact the game different ways? We said you had the scoop and score. You also got 3 receiving touchdowns and 3 rushing touchdowns on the year. How fun is it to kind of be the multi-tool?
It's pretty nice, honestly. Beginning of the year, I honestly wasn't expecting to have that many different ways of scoring this year. I was more focused on offense and defense, but it's definitely exciting.
Imagine me walking up to you the first week of summer, you're just getting ready for the football season, and me saying, Gabe, you're going to have a 3-touchdown game this year. Do you think you'd be a little surprised by that?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, if you would say Paul, then maybe I'd, yeah. But.
Oh, I don't know, man. You're making a good case for yourself right now. You're Paul. Hopefully you're watching, unless you're here, obviously. Either way, very much appreciate if you're tuning in, the whole family tuning in. And, I was going to say a little bit of early action there. And I was just telling Robert yesterday about some pre-snap movement that I've just kind of just seen. Maybe they're not as strict as they used to be, is what I guess I will say, which I'm kind of okay with. But at the same time, it makes it a little bit of a wonky game sometimes. But that'll back them up here. And, and I know at the beginning of the year where they have you out at on defense, Gabe. I'm trying to think of what spot you're at.
I would be playing where Avery was.
Okay.
So
gotcha.
Outside linebacker.
Okay. What would you prefer, offense, defense? You got to pick one, stick to it.
Probably offense, just because I play more of it, but I really do love defense. It's fun.
We'll see what Menahga has for this second and about 14. They'll go with they'll fake the toss, and might have got away with a little bit of a hold there. Finds a wide open receiver, and Breckenridge able to run that one down. I was going to say, it looked like there was a little bit of a hold on that play. Saw Kai McDonald kind of getting yanked when he was trying to apply the pressure. It looks like there was a flag on the play. Ineligible downfield. I love when they're close enough where I can hear it.
Yeah.
Because I'm always scared I'm going to get the hand signals wrong. It always makes my job easier. It's your first time on the radio game.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, I don't know if I've had you on yet, so we gotta make sure to loop back for an interview come baseball season for sure.
For sure.
Book it. And Breckenridge. Let's see what starters we still got in the game. Let's see. Avery Smith still in. I know that Gavin Hofford started the game as well. Aiden Sanchez. Tucker Snyder, who I don't think started the game on defense, but has started on the defense, still out there for the Cowboys. So a bit of a mixed group. And over at number 10, Joel Lopez at a corner. Breckenridge creeping up to the line with the backers. And now they're going to go crazy on that sweep play. Avery Smith forcing it outside, and Connor Ernst doing his best to clean it up. Look at that pursuit from the Cowboys, doing some dog stuff.
Avery.
Jackson Riggs, hyped by the sideline. And Avery Smith doing a good job of bottling up that rush. Cowboys rocking the white jerseys. Apologies, I wasn't expecting the pregame or the game to start 3 minutes early, so I missed our Gripper Sport grip fit check. My apologies, but Cowboys rocking the white jerseys with the black pants and the black helmets as well. Okay, Gabe, when you guys are at home, do you prefer the green with the whites or the green with the blacks, personally?
Green with the blacks, for sure.
Okay, that's where you roll with?
Yeah, we've been winning in that, so
there you go. Stick with it then.
Now, might as well.
I like it. I'm a fan of the white black or the green black myself, so I'm glad we're in agreement here as Menahga throws another one across the field here. But like you said, a flag on the play way back, so we'll see if it's going to be a hold. Oh, actually, roughing the passer.
Roughing the passer.
Looks like Jackson Riggs getting the roughing the passer call. Trying to bring the pass rush. 72 Jackson Riggs is a different man. We were running through all the numbers earlier. I'm trying to remember what his number was when he was in the 60s. I think he had number 60 as an alternate. 61, okay. That's everyone's favorite lineman number, 61. We're all trying to get that. Who's got that right now? I'm a bit of a number snob. I was always lucky to get the single-digit numbers. Everyone wants those. Gabe, 20's a good number. I like that. You usually can't go wrong in the 20s. Wishbone look. Once again, Menahga going with that fullback Ryan Peterson up the middle. He gets about 8 yards before he gets touched.
It's a big kid.
Oh, yeah, that's a dude. That's a lot of man. See if they're going to let me share this. Actually, I think this is mine. But number 61, as we said, is Michael Rogan. Being the lucky wearer of number 61. That's going to be a desired jersey for the next few years here. I'm calling it. 42-8 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. They did not do the 2-minute third quarter mercy rule. I think you got to be up by 35 for that anyways. So it's good to see. I hope we get to see one in my lifetime. At the beginning of the year, I was saying I hope I never get to see one. Now I'm kind of changing my tune a little bit here. Keaton Butts out there. Trying to make a play in the trenches. Brock Somerville getting some reps on defense. It's another Cowboy getting a lot of excitement as a freshman.
It's a good chance for the secondaries to step up.
Yeah, that is the kind of nice thing about coming in the later time, but you're early enough where you're still going to get some reps passing wise. 8:20 left to go in this third quarter on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Breckenridge with a 42-8 lead, and they love the fullback dive, but this time Breckenridge is ready for it. Avery Smith helping out on it. John Krause hitting pads. Who else we got?
Watch the high-low when they're cutting with the center, though, and blocking down with the guard.
33 from the Menahga 22-yard line.
All right, third. I'm going to say third and a long 3, knocking on the door of the red zone. Playing against pretty much all subs. I think Avery Smith, maybe the only starter still out there. And Gavin Hoffert started on defense this game as well. As we got a toss to the right. They're going to force the man inside. Looks like it's going to move the chains. So Menahga trying to get their second scoring drive of the day. They got their first one on a 40-plus yard scoot from Foley. And did you guys have fun with homecoming week, Gabe? Forgot to ask.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really play, so.
Well, I mean, it looked like all the festivities around it were good,
Yeah, for sure.
Every boy dreams about his homecoming, of course. So sure, you had it circled. As Paul G's got to also make sure to update the quarter as they go up the middle again. As here we are in the third quarter on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Breckenridge, 42-8 lead.
Second and 7.
And okay, so you think that obviously that 3 TD game is probably your favorite. That would be my favorite if I was
100%.
you. But what is going to be the game that you think you guys really performed the best? Like, it's like we just were on fire this game.
Definitely New York Mills. I mean,
okay.
with everything that happened, our team definitely pulled through and had a really, really good game.
A historic game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'd go with the OTC as a dark horse pick because that was like a they're going to toss to the end zone. Thought they were actually going to get behind the defense for a score there, but I think OTC was like your guys' first like perfect game.
Yeah.
It was kind of where I was at. So I was like, oh, I have no notes. Like if they can do that again, that would be crazy. And you guys have done it like 3 more times since then. So
yeah, everyone kind of had a fire lit underneath them that game too.
Yeah, you guys came out with your hair on fire. That was a fun game. And we'll see if you guys end up having another run-in with OTC. We shall see. 6:16 left to go in this one as penalty will move back Menahga. The Braves. Breckenridge started the season beating up on a Braves team, and now they end the season beating up on a Braves team. I kept thinking I was getting them and Benson mixed up. But no, they are both the Braves. And I newly found out I covered the Breckenridge Broncos, which I'm a big fan of. Gabe didn't like the name as much as I did, but I was like fully spearheading the charge for a new name. As we got another drop back from Menahga, and it's going to be incomplete, but actually a pretty good throw. Looking over there near the sideline. Avery Smith trying to help out there over on the coverage. Gavin Hofford as well. 5:45 left to go in this third quarter on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Turner Bloffice along with Gabe Armitage, my second color guy of the day. Lawson gave Gabe a promotion during halftime. Said, you're up. I don't know who we're going to get for the fourth quarter. I can go down and talk with Big Red. I'm going to go down there because I can just bring my equipment. That's going to be easier than getting the wheelchair up here, of course. So I'll just go down there to him. Got 2 receivers to each side. Dropping back to pass once again and looking to the right side and overthrown. Some good coverage over there. Avery Smith running with him again. Locking down that side of the field, and that was 4th down. So, now it brings up 4th down. Apologies. Breckenridge Cowboys football looking to wrap up this regular season with an 8-0 record. First time finishing a regular season 8-0, I believe, since, if they can hold on for the win here, of course. I believe since 2010. I could be wrong. I don't know if they did another time after that, but it's always awkward bringing up a team that I was on, but I'll throw it out there anyways. 3 receivers to the right. I thought they did it the other year, and then I remember that OTC had came to town and spoiled that, but they got a nice throw out to the right side. They're going to get about half those yards that they need, but not going to be enough for the first down. Going to be about actually like 5 yards shy, so Breckenridge might have caught a break here. Or are they going to say? All right, a little shy. Gave us a little bit of a
little close.
A little shock to the system there. 42-8, and Cowboys going to take a timeout. This timeout brought to you by High Camp Construction. You're listening to Cowboy Football on B92.7 FM and watching on YouTube at KBMW News Live, all part of the i3G Sports Network.
Get more done with Lilligard, your local Bobcat dealer and full-service heavy-duty truck shop in Wapaton. From rugged Bobcat compact tractors and loaders to expert truck repairs, Lilligard keep your farm, acreage, and fleet running strong. Whatever the job, mowing, fencing, grading, or keeping your big rigs on the road, count on Lilligard for power and reliability. Visit Lilligard on Highway 13 West in Wapaton or call 701-642-9129. Lilligard, built to keep you moving. Kraus Brothers Construction is a diversified construction aggregate materials, heavy equipment, and trucking company, serving the Red River Valley with locations in Wapaton, Hankinson, Veblen, South Dakota, and Rolog, Minnesota. Give them a call today at 701-642-4488. Kraus Brothers Construction prides themselves in offering and producing outstanding service and superior products to their customers. Give Kraus Brothers Construction a call today at 701-642-4488.
And welcome back to Menahga. Breckenridge Cowboys are going to take over on their own 9-yard line. A lot of subs in the game already, and they're going to throw right off the bat. Looking over to throw to the right side, Jordan Kappas in the game, looking for Gavin Hofford on the toss. One Kappas for another. And going to stick with him. Yep. I didn't know if he was running over to the sideline to switch out. I didn't know if we were already going with the, what is it, the Wild Jack set, or what do they call it when Jackson Lopez comes in? I can't remember what Eli was calling it last week, and I was like, is that like already a thing?
Yeah.
As we got a 42-8 score, 5:01 left to go on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Joey Lopez, who's already got a touchdown on a kick return today, but he's going to get wrapped up on this go-around in a hurry. Brings up 3rd and 10 after the rush just back to, oh, actually, they're going to give him a few yards on that one. Apologies. 3 yards for Joey Lopez. I got him for 11 yards on his first 2 totes.
7 from the 9-yard line for the Cowboys.
Jordan Kappas with the first pass attempt of the day. Already more incompletions than Riley had. Riley was 3 for 3 in the first half, which my goal was to get an efficient half out of him, so nailed it. As we got a jet sweep to Brock Somerville. Brock Somerville, look at the quickness that we're seeing. That doesn't look like a freshman running the ball.
No.
Brock Somerville.
Decently big kid.
For sure. I just meant kind of like just the body movement, you know what I mean? Like it looks like kind of a seasoned back already, but
he's very athletic.
That's what I'm hearing. I'm liking the reports I'm getting from everybody here, folks. Brock Somerville moving the sticks. Got the record-setting TD last week for the Cowboys. 3:40 left to go in this third quarter on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Breck up 42-8. Second string offense in the game right now. Joel Lopez maybe going to get a tote this time around on first down. He'll take the handoff on the left side. And what a nice read off the blocks. And he's going to go up the left sideline. Joel Lopez going for 6.
It's a good run.
80 yards. Apologies, got cut off a little bit there on the camera, but turning on the Jets and scoring from 80 yards out. We got both of the J-Lo brothers in the end zone today. Had Joey scoring on a 90-yard kick return. 80 yards from Joel. It's really good reading of the blocks. I've been hearing good things about the JV as well this year. It sounds like they had a good season.
Yeah.
They closed it out with a, or I don't know if Barnesville was the last JV game, but I know they got a win against Barnesville's JV too, and beat the Fergus JV. Let's see who we got now. 3:10 left to go. 48-8 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. A little bit of a low snap, and play's just going to be dead. So we got a 48-8 score at your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Very rare low snap there from Keaton Buzz. The battery unit's been doing a great job. Was that Keaton? Apologies. I don't like putting him on the spot here, but
I think so.
I don't want to accidentally yell at the wrong guy too, but he's been having a fantastic year. So can talk about the one time he had a low snap here. But 48-8 your score on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Buying a new home is an exciting experience, but it can be a stressful one too. Miller Realty can help relieve some of that stress with a simple formula of integrity, trust, and most importantly, experience. Their talented team is made up of Guy, Shelly, Jared, Lisa, Melissa, and Stephanie. They've put in the years helping people buy and sell their homes, and they understand this market. Miller Realty is a trusted legacy business in the Twin Towns. Put their knowledge and experience to work for you. Miller Realty in Breckenridge, a lasting tradition of experience, knowledge, integrity, and trust. Find them online at GuyMillerRealty.com.
And welcome back. Got a 48-8 score on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. And what did you see from Joel Lopez that you liked on that rush there, Gabe?
He read blocks really nice. Got it to the sideline and made sure didn't get hawked.
Yeah, that's what I was a little worried about. We've seen guys get run down a few times this year. And Breckenridge going to try to keep the momentum going here. And, oh, that was a nice hit.
Good hit.
Oh, the whole sideline is hyped. Who we got there? 52 laying the boom on that one. That was Marcus Rickles. 5'10", 230-pound junior. I was getting thumped by a 230-pounder on a kick return. I'd be like, how did I sign up for this? What are you doing out here, big fella? Cowboys once again up 48-8. 2:55 left to go in this third quarter on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard, and I believe all the starters are wrapped up for the day now. Shout out some guys on the field. We got Keaton Butts, number 58, number 22, Hunter Bogenreef. Number 10, Joel Lopez out at corner. Little crossbuck counter handoff, and Breckenridge collapsing on that quickly. John Kraus, 1 week removed from getting his, or almost a week removed from getting his first varsity TD. Keep forgetting we're on a Wednesday.
Yep.
2nd and 7.
We had the one guy walk through here, and he's like, "It's a Friday," and I was like, "Well, I mean, basically, yeah, I'm with you." Cowboys, once again, looking to put the finishing touches on an undefeated regular season. 48-8 lead over the Menahga Braves. Menahga going off tackle on the left side, and we've seen some glimpses of some good things from the Menahga offense today, but whether it's the pass game kind of leaking through on some good plays or some actually, pretty hard-nosed running. What do you think you've seen from the Braves? And maybe a little bit better offense than we were thinking, Gabe. I'm not sure.
Probably passes, honestly. I think we've struggled a little bit to cover that.
Gotta finish strong here, secondary. Putting you guys on the spot here. Granted, there's no shutout to protect, so, a little less pressure, I guess. $1:37 left to go in this third quarter on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Wishbone set once again. They're going to go toss left, and oh boy, looked like that was going to end up being a hold, but I think that was that Chase Kruger or no, Rylan Turner. Apologies. Trying to set the edge there. I think you got held there, my fellow Turner. 1:10 left to go here in the third quarter on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Cowboys with pretty much a regularly scheduled blowout. I think Parker's Prairie was the only real kind of competitive game they've had for this regular season. Not that any of the other teams were slouches, but Cowboys have just been absolutely firing on all cylinders. 48-8 with 45 seconds left to go in this third quarter on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Menahga Braves trying to just maybe get a few things clicking here before their playoff opener on Tuesday. It's always fun kind of running into people when they find out you're 0-9 or 0-8 and you still make the playoffs, and it's like, well,
yeah,
that's how it works out. And see what they got here for second and about 5 yards. But here's some Breckenridge football history for you here, Gabe. Former coach Mr. Belseth actually is the one who it was his brainchild, this playoff system that Minnesota goes by, and now other states also go by too. Had him in for a cool interview before the season started. Had him go through some stuff, and he's like, yeah, and some other states kind of ran with it too. And I was like, I'm glad it's not just us.
That's cool.
It kind of felt a little silly when it was just Minnesota, when you could kind of get in here without winning the games. But when you hear about some of the things that would happen about like teams like losing 2 games all year, but then essentially like not making the playoffs, like it's definitely an improvement for sure. But
yeah.
48-8 score, that'll do it after 3 quarters of play. Get those 4s up, everybody, for your final quarter of the regular season. You are listening to Cowboy Football on B92.7 FM.
Minn Kota Egg Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Barney, Kent, Wyndmere, Wahpeton, and Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
Everybody likes discounts, and really, who doesn't want to save money, especially on their auto insurance? Hi, I'm Carson Zard, a No.1-ranked Insurance Company agent in Wahpeton, North Dakota. Talk to me about how we can save you money by taking advantage of our multi-vehicle, multi-line, EFT, safe driver, and good student discounts. Call 701-642-9251 for your quote. I'm Carson Zard, your agent with answers. I know North Dakota, and I might even know you. Call for a quote today.
And And welcome back as Breckenridge has 1 quarter left in this regular season. Breckenridge trying to come up with a stop here. They go with the big man up the middle again. Ryan Peterson.
4th and 1 from the 31.
4th and 1. As we kick off the 4th quarter here, Turner Bloffice along with Gabe Armitage, my second color guy of the day. Lawson said he was sick of me talking, so I got Gabe instead, who is a little less sick of me, I'm assuming. Gavin Snyder seems the most fed up with me just because he's not doing his job as a spotter, but 11:13 left to go in the 3rd quarter on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Who's that lined up at defensive end there? Yeah, he doesn't have an answer. It's crazy. Wishbone's set. Double tight. Oh, QB sneak.
Creek call on the keeper for the first down.
And you always love the weird sights you see at the end of the play, and you guys can go back and watch that one of a lineman and a running back who was blocking just on top of each other about 5 yards behind the play. I don't know what happened there, but I'm sure they did their job as they move the sticks, knocking on the door of the red zone. On the field for the Cowboys. Shout out some of the guys. Gotta show some love to Cam McDonald, number 14. What's we got out there? Gotta get some guys we haven't shouted out yet. Jonah Kunkel, number 19. At a defensive back. Jackson Lopez firing off the edge there. And speaking of fire off the edge, jumping up and trying to make the play and maybe get a little banged up. And now we got maybe an unnecessary roughness there. Hunter Bogenreeve ended up getting the sack, but that was Rylan Turner going high to try to make the tackle, but ended up with a really tough landing. Hope he's all right. And looks like Hunter Bogenreeve, a little too excessive on the tackle, it looked like, but his sack will get taken away now. We'll see if he's going to come back in after getting a quick little pep talk. I'm sure is. That'll move them into the red zone. Now to the 15-yard line. Menahga looking for their second scoring drive of the day. This was a 42-8 game at the half. Cowboys reserves been taking it the rest of the way for the most part.
1st and 10 for the Braves.
9:10 left to go in this game on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Cowboys will open the playoffs on Tuesday, of course,
Hand off to Peterson up the middle.
on their home field.
From the 15.
I think they'll announce the seedings probably tomorrow then, I'm thinking. Figure out who.
Sounds something like that.
Yeah. Gabe's going to get in touch with the MSHSL, and he'll let us know. Our Section 6A representative, Gabe Armitage. You'll thrive, my guy. We got 8:40 left to go on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Menahga looking for their second scoring drive once again. And, apologies. Got your red zone. As they are about a dozen yards away from the end zone. They're going to go with the toss to the right. Breckenridge doing a great job forcing that inside. Jackson Lopez. Wouldn't be surprised if he's going to end up maybe getting some reps here. You know, just if a couple guys get banged up here or there, but not a bad option to have in the toolbox for sure.
3rd and 10.
Owen Bogenreef out there, number 75. Big O. Who else we got? 61, the new 61, not to be confused with the old 61 of Jackson Riggs, Michael Rogan. Yep, it shouted him out a little earlier, I guess. Think we got everybody? I think we got everybody. And Wishbone set once again. 3rd and 10. Dropping back to pass. And tossing it to the end zone and going to end up sailing it. Good coverage there from Jonah Kunkel.
For the Braves.
Running with him on that play. 5'9", 165-pound junior. 4th and 10. Here in the red zone. Breckenridge up 48-8 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Cowboys with a 7-0 regular season, or coming into this ball game. Menahga going to end the
season defeated. The regular season defeated. If you're 0-8 and get a playoff win, you're my favorite football team forever.
Yeah.
Like if they open up, unless it's against Breck, of course, that's then I would have to sing a different tune. But hypothetically, and another drop back, and Breckenridge showing the pressure, and it is completed across the middle between a pair of defenders, but it's not going to be enough for the first down. Thought Breckenridge was going to try to flirt with their second defensive touchdown of the day potentially. It's gotten to the point now where when they get a turnover, it's almost weird when they don't score.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, what are we doing, guys? Why isn't anyone paying attention out here? I gotta pull up what it is. Like, what percentage of the turnovers you guys have scored on this year? I bet it's like 30%, at least 40. I think. One of the D coordinators is supposed to be on top of that. He said that was what he had been calculating before the game started. But the latest game has thrown a wrinkle into this. He said, I'm only good at dividing by 7. As we got 2 receivers split out to one side, tight end and a wing back to the other. One running back next to Jordan Kappas. Kappas going to be throwing it out to the slot to Kunkel. Kunkel making one-man miss. And
number 19, Jonah.
Looks like Kunkel is going to pick up about 10, 15 yards on the play. First pass completion of the day for Jordan Kappas. Comes with a little over 5.5 minutes left to go. Call that a gain of about 13. A little over 5 minutes left to play. Gotta make sure to jot that Jonah Kunkel catch. 2 receivers to one side once again. Joel Lopez is going to get taken out of the legs. That was a nice tackle.
Nice tackle by number 4, Connor Foley.
And Connor Foley, if you don't win team MVP for your team this year, I don't know what's going on over there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write a letter.
Very good player.
Time for me to start making a case for section MVP. No, I'm just kidding. Time to just uproot the whole thing. We got 4:29 left to go on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Turner Blavas along with Gabe Armitage. Thanks for hopping on, Gabe.
Yeah.
It's a good time. Glad to hear Paul was well during the break. And we got a jet sweep handoff. And it looks like that is a tackle in the backfield. Apologies, got to double check the number on that one. Colton Owander got a nice carry last week, but that one wasn't as fun. Lost about 8-9 yards on the play.
Third down. About 17.
Sets up 3rd and 17. All right, what's the play call, Gabe?
For the Cowboys.
What are we thinking here?
Thinking pass.
Pass? Okay. Think they're going to have Paxton Yagi sling it here, maybe?
We'll see.
See, they're going to open up the playbook here. 3:40 left to go. 3rd and 17. Paxton Yagi. Going to be slinging it. Looking left, and will actually throw it a little low. They thought it was going to get picked off.
For Breckenridge.
So incomplete pass for Paxton Yagi. Didn't expect to be writing down 3 Cowboy passers on my sheet for the day, but here we are. Breckenridge collectively 4 for 6 as a group. Riley Kappas was 3 for 3. No pass attempts here in the second half for obvious reasons. Here under 3 minutes left to play. On your Carlson Family Insurance once again, and Breckenridge getting ready to boot it away. Punt team getting warmed up. Head coach Carson Yagi going to burn a timeout to give him a little bit of time to run out there. This timeout brought to you by Highcam Construction. You are listening to Cowboy Football on B92.7 FM and watching on YouTube at KBMW News Live, all part of the I3G Sports Network.
Recovering your health and getting back to your best life. That's what quality recovery from Optimum Rehab can do for you. Physical therapist Dr. Anthony Eggman will set up an individual plan to get you to your goals. He believes that this is the perfect way for you to recover your health. What you get with Optimum Rehab is time and attention, thorough assessments, and effective treatments. So if it's back pain, achy joints, recovery from surgery or injury, it's likely that physical therapy from Optimum Rehab can help. So take your life into your own hands with Optimum Rehab. Visit myoptimumrehab.com. Fall is here, and Gripper Sports Store has you covered. Check out their brand new fall sports apparel and gear up for the season. And it's not just sports. Grippers also offers professional inscription work for your business attire. Look sharp on the field and in the office with Gripper Sports Store.
OSPTI promotes specialized and extended training of therapists to better treat orthopedic injuries. OSPTI offers pool therapy to promote early return to activity and sport training, and also can enhance and challenge return to sport conditions. OSPTI promotes wellness progression with aftercare programs and programs open to the public, such as return to sport training, athletic enhancement, adult fitness classes, gym and pool memberships, and aquatic exercise classes for a patient to continue their wellness journey. Start your wellness journey by calling OSPTI today, 218-641-7725.
And welcome back, as Breckenridge is going to have to boot it away. The blocked punt was avoided, but it looks like the punter took the player who tried blocking it ended up getting a little banged up on the play. Ended up being a nice punt, though. Apologies, forgot to check who was handling the punting on that one. See if my my spotter, Gavin Snyder, was on it. Who's the punter on that one?
Connor Ernst.
Way to be on top of that, Coach. Connor Ernst handling the punting on that one. Nice punt. Good job flipping the field. And as they check to the injured player who tried blocking, it looks like he got a little banged up on the landing. We got a 48-8 score as they attend to the injured player with 2:09 left to go in the regular season. You are listening to Cowboy Football on B92.7 FM and watching on YouTube at KBMW News Live, all part of the I3G Sports Network.
You want what you want. At Quality Toyota, we totally understand that we aren't going to talk you into a car you don't want. Instead, we're here to help you find the car, the color, the options, and the style that you do want. All with a simple, easy, and stress-free approach, because the price listed online or in every windshield is the only price. That way, we can concentrate on getting you the right car. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls. QualityToyota.net. Let's go places.
Are you tired of fixing the same problems? Here at Ready, we offer performance seating solutions that last. Whether it's new parts for your drill or a complete rebuild of your air seater, we can help. We resolve your challenges through in-house engineering, manufacturing, and sourcing of the highest quality North American-made products. We are ready to bring our passion and expertise directly to your farm to solve all your equipment challenges. Reach out to us at 701-205-1485 and schedule your free inspection today.
And welcome back after that quick little injury timeout. We are back with a 48-8 score. Breckenridge in the lead. And it's fitting there's 2 8s in that one because Breckenridge is looking to wrap up this regular season 8-0. 2:09 left to go once again on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Cowboys with another decisive effort here. Almost set on a Friday night, but once again, MEA week on a Wednesday. And we're going to get a toss right from Menahga. And good job running that one down. Make the tackle. Looks like someone covered some ground on that play. Got to shout out who number 60 was. As I'm just moving the roster all over the place. Here we go. Number 60, Peyton Murdoff. Getting some action here, the freshman. And a man of many talents. Lost an Elephant, handling the duties of free safety and then color guy, and now defensive coordinator. The guy does it all. Sent in a corner blitz. This guy does not know what he's talking about. All right. We'll see if they stick with that. Get the bad calls out of the way here. We need you for the postseason. As looks like they got it wrapped up after about a 1-yard gain. See some other Cowboys. We got a shout out here. Already said Chase Kruger. Don't want to miss anybody. Miles Anderson getting some run, number 11. As well as 15, Tyson Miller. Let's see if we've got everybody out there. I know Hudson Crayjaw was out there for the punt team. I don't know if he's out there right now, though. We were so happy to find out he found his jersey. Accidentally, I think I gave his mom a panic attack by accident, saying Hudson forgot his jersey. I was like, what are you worried about? He found it. It's not a big deal. As we go with another counter, I'm told. And
should be
John Krause, once again, eating up another carrier. And, yeah, we'll see if Menahga is going to try to get one more playoff. They got 15 seconds to do it. Otherwise, this is going to be an undefeated regular season from the Breckenridge Cowboys, formerly the Breckenridge Cowboys, or Breckenridge Broncos now, but 3, 2, 1, and that is what 8-0 feels like, Breckenridge football. We'll take a quick break, come back with your Millard Realty post-game show, 48-8 your final. You're listening to Cowboy Football on B92.7 FM and watching on YouTube at KBMW News Live. Oh, by the way, Gabe, before we wrap it up, I appreciate you having on. You want to say bye to the audience?
Yeah. See you guys. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, make sure, hopefully we got you back like on the field next week, but if you want to hop back in here, feel free, Gabe.
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right, you want to toss it over to Lawson? Lawson's got to say bye to everybody.
Menahga will play Tuesday, the 21st.
All right, thanks for hopping back on, Lawson.
Yep.
You're doing a fantastic job calling defensive plays. So
Yeah.
I'm sorry I was holding the team back by having you on the broadcast, but thanks for coming on, my guy.
Yep, no problem. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I hope you had fun. Hope you guys both are going to enjoy this win, of course, and on to Tuesday. Good luck in the postseason.
Yep, thank you.
Appreciate you coming on, Lawson Oliphant, along with Gabe Armitage, and we'll wrap it up or my apologies, guys. I got to move over the my equipment as they pack up all this stuff. But you are listening to the Breckenridge Football on B92.7. We'll be back with your Millard Realty postgame show.
How much do you really know about insurance? You have to have it, and your family should be covered at all times in case of an accident. What coverage is the best for you? That's where independent insurance agents Tyler Kent and Brad Rivard at Red River Agency Incorporated of Breckenridge can help. They provide all your insurance needs for home, auto, farm, life, commercial, MPCI, and crop hail. It's that easy. Give Tyler Kent or Brad Rivard a call at 643-1623. Red River Agency Incorporated, always by your side.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain never changes. Red River Grain works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers, providing grain and agronomy services to help maximize your farm's potential. Red River Grain has been serving farmers for years with competitive prices and high-quality service. Speak to Brad, Carson, or Tammy for all of your grain and agronomy needs. Red River Grain, East Breckenridge, 643-3738. That's 643-3738, or you can find them online at redrivergrain.com.
Welcome to your Millard Realty postgame show on B92.7 FM and live streaming on YouTube at KBMW News Live. Turner Bloffice, I sent my my color guys off to go celebrate with the squad, so appreciate Lawson Oliphant once again for hopping on the broadcast, as well as Gabe Armitage. That was fun having them, and appreciate you too, Brooklyn Somerville. Have a good day. Thanks for waving up to me. That made my day. All right, back to your Millard Realty postgame show. 48-8, your final score. Run through the scoring for you. 40-yard touchdown rush from David Erlinson to open up the scoring. First play of offense of the game. Scores from 40 yards out, or first carry of the game. Maybe they had a play before that. Apologies. But 34-yard touchdown catch from Aiden Sanchez. Hauled it in from Riley Kappas. His lone passing TD of the day. Only had 3 pass completions on 3 attempts. So we'll tell you about those stats later. 23-yard rushing touchdown from Avery Smith. Avery Smith scoring again on a pick 6. I believe that one was a 20-yard pick 6, but could be wrong on that yardage there. We might have to go back and check that. First and only touchdown of the day coming from Menahga came on a 43-yard rush from Connor Foley. 2-point rush was also good, and Breckenridge responded on the ensuing kickoff by taking it 90 yards to the house with Joey Lopez scoring. And wouldn't be the last Lopez TD of the day, though. Before that, we got a David Erlinson touchdown before halftime, 75 yards to the house, and 80-yard touchdown for the final score of the day by either team. That came with 3:10 left in the third quarter. 80 yards from Joel Lopez for his first varsity touchdown. Congratulations, Joel. And first kick return touchdown for Joey Lopez, but he's got 4 on the year now. So the J-Lo Bros taking care of business with 5 TDs on the year so far. Not too shabby. So Breckenridge definitely been closing out these games well as well. But we'll run through the stats for you, as it's going to be pretty easy to update, as a lot of guys didn't get really much run in the second half for the starters. But David Erlinson ended with 151 yards on 5 carries, as we predicted. Only 5 carries in that first half, none in the second. 2 carries for 61 yards for Avery Smith. I got Avery's. We'll tell you about the receiving stats later. But 2 carries for 11 yards for Joey Lopez. 1 carry for 9 yards for Brock Somerville. We also got Charlie Craychaw, 1 carry for 0 yards. And don't want to miss anybody, but looks like we just might. Apologies if I miss any of the Cowboys. Riley Kappas, as we mentioned, 3 for 3, 67 yards passing through the air with a touchdown. Jordan Kappas, 1 for 2 for 12 yards. And Paxton Yagi was 0 for 1 passing on the day. Aiden Sanchez had the 34-yard grab, as we mentioned. 18 yards from Avery Smith, 15 yards from Charlie Craychaw, and then a 12-yard grab from Jonah Kunkel as well. So the Cowboys making their impact felt, or a lot of different guys making their impact felt. And as we mentioned, scoring in all 3 phases for the 3rd time this year, and 6 defensive touchdowns on the year. My goodness, unreal. But we'll come back with your play of the game, even though I already kind of spoiled what it's going to be. That's brought to you by Red River Agency, as well as your player of the game brought to you by Essentia Health. You are listening to the Miller Realty Postgame Show on B92.7 FM.
What if you could store heat during off-peak hours when electric prices are lowest and use it when you need it? With a heat storage system, you can. Underfloor systems and other options heat your whole home or individual rooms so you can stay comfortable and save. Plus, they're at least 100% efficient, so no energy or dollars are wasted. With Otter Tail Power Company rebates, now's the time to see how you can store, heat, and save. Go to otpco.com/heat storage to get started.
Get your vehicle ready with the Fall Fresh Start Tire event at Smith Motors in Wapaton. Now through November 30th, buy 3 tires and get the 4th for just $1 on select brands with installation. Plus, get up to an $80 rebate on shocks and struts and up to a $40 rebate on brake pads and rotors. Small town friendly, big town deals. Smith Motors, your certified Chevy and GMC dealership in Wapaton. For more savings, visit them online at smithmotors.com today.
B92.7 is KBMW Breckenridge Wapaton. All the hits from 2KM today.
And welcome back to the Miller Realty Postgame Show on B92.7 FM and live streaming on YouTube at KBMW News Live, all part of the I3G Sports Network. 48-8 is your score, your final score on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Breckenridge running up on another squad. A lot of guys making big plays, and a lot of guys not getting player of the game, even though they deserve it throughout the year, because I always end up giving it to them the wrong week, and I'm trying to spread it out a little bit more. But for play of the game, we're going to have to go with we got a lot of good choices. I could go with that Levi Christensen hit. I already said that was probably going to be my pick. But you know what? I'm gonna mix it up. I'm going to go with Joel Lopez's touchdown for his first career varsity touchdown. 80 yards up the left sideline. And as Gabe mentioned on the broadcast, did not get hawked. That was a big key for us. But so a fantastic effort from Joel to get play of the game. As once again brought to you by Red River Agency, your hometown agents in Breckenridge. We got to figure out who we're going to get for player of the game here. As I said, I already gave it to David Erlinson. Already gave it to Avery Smith. This is making my job hard. You know what? I think this time around, my Lord. Okay. I think for player of the game here, we're just going to have to go with, I'm going to go with my color guys. No, I'm just kidding. That would be a good workaround here. But I'm just going to go with all of the seniors because that is just how I do. I found a workaround, folks. So let's shout out the seniors here as they wrap up the regular season with an 8-0 record. Heck of an accomplishment here from the Cowboys to enter the postseason, not only as the #1 team in the section, but also in the state if you're going by QRF. Which is what they do for the playoff seedings, obviously. So let's shout out the seniors as that's who we're collectively going with for player of the game because I already gave it to David Erlinson and also Avery Smith, who would for sure be scoring that today. But let's shout out Cooper Roberts. No pick 6 today, Coop. What are we doing? I'm just kidding. Cooper Roberts, we'll actually have a good interview with him for our Optimum Athlete segment coming up in a couple days. Make sure you tune in for that. Levi Christensen, once again, that was my favorite hit from Levi in his career. He's going to be one of my picks as well for, obviously player of the game. We're going with all the seniors here. Jackson Riggs, 72 Jackson Riggs. We're loving it today. You're going to be one of my picks as well for player of the game. Gavin Hoffert stepping up as a senior in the secondary. Cam McDonald, let's shout out you too, my guy. Cam McDonald, a senior on this squad. Charlie Craychaw, had a couple, got to show his skills a couple times here getting the ball. Gabe Armitage as well. I just had him on the broadcast. Love having you up here, Gabe. Let's do it again on Tuesday, potentially. We'll see. David Erlinson, obviously having a great senior year. Lawson Oliphant, who we had on the broadcast as well today. Wishing him a speedy recovery. Unfortunately, he's not going to be able to come back this football season, but you know what? Obviously, we'll get him in the baseball season. I'm excited about that. He's a heck of a center fielder. So let's also shout out Henry Sledadall having an outstanding senior year. So are you, Kai McDonald, in the pass rush. Laid a nice hit today. Sullivan Michael, Tegan Abel holding it down as well. A couple outstanding members of that O-line, along with Landon Schillinger as well. That senior-heavy O-line, they've had a fantastic year. So had to shout out all the seniors and very much, appreciate the way that they have just been locked in this year, because sometimes you get the guys who kind of fall asleep at the wheel a little bit sometimes, just kind of come out a little flat. I was on some teams that were like that. That's how I know it happens. So, sorry about my rambling, folks. I just wanted to make sure we kind of give everyone their credit, because you don't get to see an 8-0 regular season every day. I believe this is the first time they've done it in 15 years. I could be wrong. If someone remembers the time they were 8-0 at the end of the regular season, and it was after 2010, but not this year, you got to let me know if there was any in between that. But to the best of my knowledge, I think this is the first time they've done it in the last 15 years, so we shall see. But Breckenridge will enter the postseason with an 8-0 record. Make sure to tune into the game on Tuesday as they open up as the top seed once again. You've been listening to the Miller Realty postgame show on B92.7. Play of the game brought to you by Red River Agency. Player of the game brought to you by Essentia Health. And thank you all so much for tuning in once again. Catch you guys all on Thursday. Breckenridge 48-8 over Menahga. You've been listening to Cowboy Football on B92.7 FM and watching on YouTube at KBMW News Live, all part of the I3G Sports Network.
Tonight's Breckenridge football game was brought to you by Breckenridge Public Schools, Carlson Family Insurance, CHI St. Francis, Country Financial Agent Casey Formanek, Essentia Health, Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley, Gripper Sports Store, Hike Camp Construction, Miller Realty, Minn Kota Ag Products, Nodak Insurance Agent Carson Zarek, Optimum Rehab, Ottertail Power Company, OSPTI, Quality Toyota, Ready, Red River Agency, Red River Grain, Smith Motors, State Farm Agents Matt and Amanda Frederick, Superior Builders, Titan Machinery, and Twin Town Villa. Be sure to go to kbmwnews.com for a complete updated list of future broadcasts and video streams. And make sure to catch the Giants Sports Show every Saturday at 9 a.m. Thanks for listening.